interesting. Okay. Um. Well. Hello. Hmm. Hello. Okay. Whatever. Whatever. How loud is this? I'll kind of mess it up. Okay. What's it, Tori? How you doing, bud? To be honest, can't complain because last night I saw I Could Only Imagine 2. I didn't even know that movie, and it was amazing. I just buzzed me with getting it. Hey, man. Praise the Lord. Love that, dude. Alex, what is up, dude? Where have you been? Looking for the Lord, man. Just, just chilling, you know me. I gotta get back into streaming, dude, on the Loke. Loke genuinely, bro. Somebody said I gotta start streaming. Who was it? Jamie. Jamie's like, dude, you gotta start streaming. So we're gonna do that. I'll figure out something. I'll gotta figure out something because I don't want to just pop on here and be like, hey everybody, you know what I mean? What have you been up to, dude? So said that PC is beautiful, but probably never gets used. Always gets used. It gets used, unfortunately, for non-streaming and more gaming than anything. I'd be playing Arena Breakout, Satisfactory. I've been playing Satisfactory as if I work in a factory, dude. I'd be using this thing like crazy. Simple, what is up, bud? Tofuri. What should I call you? I've been playing lots of Fort. Don't judge. I ain't gonna judge Fort. A lot of people judge Fort. I'm pro Fort, bro. This is something I wanna flex real quick though. Check this out. It does work. I didn't know if it was gonna work or not. How about this one? How about it's kind of weak. I need to also I'm good, man. Just finished training at work today. I'm officially official at work. What do I even mean, dude? Oh, like you okay, you finished training. You're official. I mess with it. W's in chat. Applause. I need everyone to get used to that, dude. Does it sound good? Heaven like a camel gas. Has enough chance to get through heaven. A camel has. Wow. Bro, what an idiot, dude. Hold on, I gotta listen to this. It's weak. It's weak. I'll put it right there. M's in the chat. Are you familiar with the band Mercy Me? Probably not. No. How about this one? I like that one a lot. And then when someone just says something like, just cringe, bro. I mean, that's peak, bro. And then, you know what this is for. And I got three more. Then I'm gonna close the stream. No, I'm joking. So whenever there's just a fact in the chat, like, oh, that's fact. This is truth. And whenever someone just says something so ridiculous, And I got one more. I'll save it for the end of the stream. I'm gonna save that one for the end of the stream. It's pretty peak. Like, I mean, the last like 23 seconds of stream. That's when I'm gonna play it. You gotta be there. How's everyone's day, man? How's everyone's day? Hey, if y'all have been looking, all 4 people in here, if y'all have been looking for a group to play Discord with, Discord activities, check out the Discord, because every day at 10 through 11 Central, which is 11 through 12 Eastern. You got Monday, you're playing Gartic Phone. Tuesday, Letter League. Wednesday, Putt Party. Thursday, Know What I Meme. And Friday, the fun one, Jackbox number 7. Nothing on Saturday or Sunday, because you guys need to get lives. But you don't have to show up to any of them. But like, if you're like, yo, I mess with Letter League like crazy, you and a bunch of other Letter League guys can play Letter League. I was always like procrastinating. Oh, I gotta find out when everyone's gonna be around. Oh, what's the best day for everybody? Oh, what does everyone want to play? It just never got made. So I was like, I'm just gonna say this time, this is what we're gonna do, and figure it out. I've realized that's how you gotta do most things. Like, if you want to make plans with somebody, you just gotta throw a date down and then move it. Because if you try to work arbitrarily with a date, you'll never get an actual time. So if you just said Friday, doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be Friday. You're like, oh no, I have something to do Friday. Okay, Saturday. Oh yeah, Saturday works. But if you just said when you're free, it's like, I'll check. So just say something. Brendan, have you ever been in a situation where it felt hard to read the word? I don't know, man. Like it's hard to understand the word, or hard because you feel kind of resistant toward it. But to be honest, probably not. Maybe I'm ignorant toward that. Hard to pick it up more or less. Okay, yeah. Maybe, yeah. I find the more I look, the more I pursue theology, sometimes it gets harder to look at the Bible relationally. If you allow me to have that, because everything is like, what does this mean? What does this mean? And that's no good. That's bad news bears. So you got to be careful of that. And it's like, after you read Exodus like a bajillion times, you're like, why do I gotta go through this? I find it could be helpful just to do a section, a little study, something. I read the same books on John's in the New Testament over the last year. Yeah, it feels like that for sure. I'll tell you this though, and I'm just gonna completely, what's the word? I'm a hypocrite right now. Maybe it's time to go do something. You gotta go apply it. Disciple somebody or something. I'm such a hypocrite when I say that, bro. Banana peel. Twinnamin roll. There's another one. Jay, what's up, bud? I find too many ignore the Old Testament and try to read Paul backwards. I don't know what it means to try to read Paul backwards, but I agree. A lot of people just stay at New Testament thinking that, well, we are in the New Testament, so it doesn't matter anymore. It's like, it so matters. It's like so tough to read the Old Testament. It's much longer. But kind of important, chat. Kind of important. Low key. If it's like majority of the Bible is Old Testament, probably significant. I love Old Testament because of the stories. I'm a big narrative guy. And, in the New Testament, you really only get, like, the Gospels and you get Acts. And then it's, like, no more story mode. Everything's just, like, a letter. If you want to count Revelation as a story, it's like, okay. but when you read through Genesis, story mode. Read through Exodus, story. Joshua, story. I love that stuff. A lot of interesting stuff too. Context matters, special understanding, Paul. This is true. Truth. Dude, that's a good idea. Why haven't I been doing this, bro? Can you hear that? You can't hear it. Numbers is tough. Both meanings of the word, because I think it like redeemed itself at the end of it, where it just got back into story mode. I was like, okay, this is good. Numbers is called numbers for a reason. And it could be hard to go through, but it's all there for a reason. You know what I mean? You know, the Bible wasn't written to you, it was written for you. So it's going to be tough to go through all these names and tribes. But it's not for you. Or sorry, it's not to you. You know what I mean? But it's for you, so you can history, you know, and all that. Because it matters, you know. If you just got these dudes, it basically it'd basically be mythology if you couldn't link it to historical events. Fun question time. Favorite Old Testament character and why? Favorite Old Testament Minor Prophet book and favorite Old Testament chapter. Hi, Ms. Bex. Bing bong, bing bosh. Fox, what's up, bud? I'm gonna get to that question in a second, Fox. Old Testament character. Moses. Moses is so tough. I love Exodus. I read through it just casually. I love the whole, because he goes through the whole 9 yards. It's a long story with this dude. And for some reason, it might have been maybe the Prince of Egypt that I like it. Favorite Old Testament Minor Prophet book. Give me, it's not Haggai. It might have been Nehemiah. Somebody's got to rebuild this wall, and the dude gets a vision, and he has to go, and he asks the king, and the king's like, yeah, I could care less, dude. Do whatever you need to do. I think it might have been him, where he just low-key just prays in front of people. Like, it'll just be in the middle of a conversation and starts praying. I'm like, yeah, that's so tough. No. Yeah. No. Is that a minor prophet? Does that count? Amos is tough because Amos 3:3. I think Haggai might have been I think that's about something else. I'm rusty. Favorite Old Testament chapter? Chapter? Dude, what the heck kind of question? Chapter out of all the... My personal favorite... Probably chapter 12 of Ecclesiastes, maybe? Or was it 24? Fear God and keep his commandments. I love the book of Ecclesiastes. Favorite book there. Is Trump trying to use the Bible to get away with things other administrations couldn't? I even know what that means, to be honest, Fox. You got to qualify that. Him using the Bible will be tough if you use it right. You know what I mean? People be using the Bible to justify anything they want. But, what do we? So, what is that in reference to? I low-key just don't keep on top of news anyways. Hello. Jonathan, he was a man of integrity even against his own father, and his sacrificial love for David to give up his birthright and humility, and how he won about it, trusting in God. This is true. Truth note there. Love Malachi, just full of awesome stuff. Use chapter 2, verse 14 through 16 on my wedding ring. Where's Enough of that. Psalm 37, forgot the Psalms being chapters. That's a good point. Good point. But I probably still got to go somewhere in Ecclesiastes. Everything is vanity. I love that book, dude. Like it's something about Israel's right to land and people in his administration. It's saying that it's a holy war and they are destined to win. Where's I ain't. That might be the one I want to use there. Or how about this one? So, Americans are a lot of Americans are dispensationalists. I don't even know how, but a lot of them are. So that's just what happens. This is negative consequences, and with that, dispensation was going to say that the current day Jews are still God's people, still their land, and there's whatever. So we have a duty to protect Israel. However, I'm not really convinced that they really are God's people anymore. And as for land, I don't know. It seems that all the promises were fulfilled in Christ, and it kind of really doesn't even apply anymore. Like, yeah, really. By keeping Israelites are real Jews. So I don't know, but the question is like, what do we do with? Because there's ethnic Jews and then there's religious Jews. So you have like Judaism, which is the rejection of Jesus. If you reject Jesus, you're not following the true God, so you're a pagan. So I have no problem saying that. But like ethnic Jews, where your mom, I think really they only classify you ethnically Jewish as if your mom is Jewish. That way they know for sure. I don't really care about your ethnicity at that point. That's not the question. I'm going to fight that the one true God. I don't care who you were born by. Why would I care about that? Oh, you're from this area. Bro, that's so lame. God chooses, love them. True, we gotta love. Full Titan. We know God never gives up on his people. Yeah, it's tough. But again, as an individual who leans that someone can lose their faith, I mean, here's the thing. I don't think he gives up on his people, and I pursue that because I don't think those are his people. Because I'm going to contend that us and Abraham would have been following the same God. We're probably more similar than anything. Abraham. Moses, same guy. So the church is the continuation of his people. And rejecting God, because what Jesus is God, and they reject him. They think he's a blasphemer. They spit on his name, and they think he was weak. I don't think you're part of the not really part of the promise anymore, are you? You know what I mean? You fulfilled prophecy when Israel became a state in he. I have no idea how that connects, to be honest. Yeah. And I can't justify from scripture that if a modern day Jew today dies, that he gets a free pass into heaven, or he, somehow is spared from the rejection of Christ. It's like, there's no way. There's just no way. And if faith is not inherent, you can't inherit faith. Jesus makes this pretty clear when the Pharisees like, well, we go back to Abraham. He's like, hey, idiot, it's not about that. Where do you stand? So I'm not saved because of my parents. I'm not saved because of my descendants. So if that's not the case, then uh-oh. You know what I mean? And then it's like God never forgets his people. Well, what, like, is that to say then that, like, there were just no Jews, like in Old Testament, no one just went to hell? You know what I mean? It's like if you reject God, you kind of don't get in. It's kind of like what it's all about, right? So they're currently rejecting God. So what? So that's it. You know what I mean? I think they're they're in the same. I think Jews are in the same category as Muslims, and as much as atheists and all those guys. They don't know the one true God, and they need help. We are not on the same team. We are not on the same team. They rejected Christ. Now they are wanting to rebuild the third temple so that their counterfeit Christ can sit on the throne. Isn't that our Antichrist? It depends. It depends how you interpret Revelation. Zoomer just put a video out on the I think it was like 4 different views on end times. So that's important. I don't really have a particularly strong position on eschatology yet, so I can neither confirm nor deny. Like, I heard that, and it's just like, heck yeah, dude. Let me make sure. I think I might have actually had the same thing. I might be confusing that with I think I had more of a burrito. It was more, it was like this, but way more. Yeah, it wasn't. No, it might have been enchilada, actually. Cheese steak. It was just, encased more. Wrong. Ezekiel 37, verse 21 through 22. They said to them, thus says the Lord God, behold, I will take the people of Israel from the nations among which they have gone, and will gather them from all around and bring them to their own land, and I will give them one nation and in the land on the mountains of Israel, and one king shall be king over them all, and they shall no longer 2 nations, and no longer divide into 2 kingdoms. I'm gonna have to do that for every verse we do. On the work. That'd be enchiladas, bro. Mess with the ladas. Ugh. Isaiah 66:8. Who has heard such a thing? Who has seen such things? Can a lamb be brought forth from labor pains in one day? Can a nation be born all at once? As soon as Zion was in labor pains, she also gave birth to her sons. There are more than 4 views on eschatology, but 4 that are considered majority have a conspiracy on eschatology. I can't do this without smiling. We got here the conspiracy twin on one day. I don't know. So like, the difficulty is like, what do we consider? Like, this goes into like political stuff because it's like they, at some point they considered it a place. Like it was a country before we said so. You know what I mean? At least I thought so. I thought it was always considered a place before we, everybody else said it was a place. You know what I mean? Rev 19, 9:11, and Apophis are not a coinkadink. We will see in 29 to 30, bro. Let me see. J.O., you might have a garbage take. Let me see. They have as king over them the angel. The bottom was put. His name in Hebrew is Abaddon, and in Greek he is called Apollyon. Apollyon. And Apophis. Who is Apophis? Apophis. Asteroid, bro. I don't think that's what it's talking about, twin. I don't think about the same. I don't think they're the same dudes. Because one... Yeah, I'm not really feeling that. Because, like, there's Greek names and Egyptian names for a bunch of different things. Like Jupiter is a Greek god, I think. You know, all the other planets, a bunch of stars. It's just tough. It's just cool to do. But it doesn't. I don't think it signifies anything. So. Luke 21:24 ESV, the 6-day war. They will fall by the edge of the sword and be like captive among all the nations. Jerusalem will be trampled underfoot by the Gentiles until the times of the Gentiles are fulfilled. The 6-day war. I don't know what to make of it, twin. Jesus foretells the destruction of Jerusalem.
Why does everyone want me to get a low taper fade? What
This is
even
looking
is a
old,
low
bro.
taper
They might
fade?
have to get rid of that. Whether or not this is happening or not, it will happen.
Imagine
Yeah.
if Redeem Zoomer had a low taper fade.
I have to be. Here's the thing, like at the same time. I don't know. I'm not saying enough to make it. Miss Mariah, what is up, Miss Mariah? Hold on. Bro, tell me the claps aren't tough, bro. Tell me it ain't tough. Mr. Beatrice. We just got to put in redeems and I'm gay and said no. I'm so not gay. Even when I was gay. Like that facial hair, bro. It be coming in though. Bro, if you saw it last week, I looked homeless on the look. It was ridiculous. But thank you. How have you been, twin? Hopefully streaming and feel good. Going to compliment you. You are going to take every single one. Hi, Miss Ray Ray. Every single one TK your heart. Number 1, you are amazing. Yeah. Number 2, you are chosen, Lord. Number 3, that beater is higher than a That's truth nuke. Number 4, seeing you stream is the best part of my day thus far. Number 5, Jesus loves you, bro. Give me a list. And number 6, I'm proud of you. And number 7, God definitely sprinkled extra when He made you because you are unique. Oh, 2, you sing every single one. I appreciate that. Debbie's in chat for Miss Ray Ray. I don't think I could do 2 shout outs next to each other. I gotta wait 35 seconds. We're gonna take 35 seconds. Everybody wait. It's been a while. Been too long actually on trying stream, but life be life. Nah, that's real. That's real. I'll go keep just stepped in. Ooh. I low-key just stepped away in December, and I don't know, man. Sometimes I just want to be yapping. It always just something. It's always something. I'm blessed by the best. Approaching Unk status, dude. My metabolism was cooked, bro. I was like, looking at me. I'm like, what are we doing? What are we doing? This is ridiculous. And Mr. B is gonna have to do exercising. What is this garbage? It's catching up, man. It's catching up. And I would just get indigestion. I'm like, man, I didn't get that before. So what are you gonna do? All right. It's been 35 seconds, right? What? Oh. There we go. Shout out. This is so tough. Break is always good. Punching. I don't know, 50 minutes of sleep. Hugs, and I hope you are a wonderful stream. God bless you, Miss Ray. Thank you for that. Incredible. Encouragement. 50 minutes of sleep is ridiculous. Yeah, go back. Go sleep. Do whatever you need to do. Skedaddle out of here. Hugs. Many hugs. How's everybody doing, man? Mariah, how's your server? Hopefully everyone's good. How's your mom's? Well, oh, I should have did this when they came in. That would have been so good. That would have been so good. So it hasn't made a change. Okay. Hopefully W changes. Hopefully W changes. Bro, nobody be on my server on the look. You guys are just... I put on my hat. I started getting hot, dude. I was like, dang. W now. It's because everybody's freaking lame, dude. You got too many lame guys. I got people like that. I got Simple in my chat, bro. And he's just so lame. Everybody put lame in chat. Everybody, not lame chat, put lame in chat. Drama's lame. Drama's lame. Save the drama for your mama. Heresies aren't. So if it's about heresies, it's important. But low key, if you got drama, save it for your mama, bro. We don't mess with drama. I think the reason we probably stayed away from so much drama on our server was just everyone's just too much of a Bible nerd. Well, actually, you know what I mean? That's all we got over there. Trying to get a guy to explain why Malachi 3:1 is not saying God is coming as Christ because they don't believe Christ is God. At least he doesn't understand that verse. Let me see the Mal. If you need help with anything, I will help. Behold, I send my messenger, and he will prepare thy way before me, and the Lord whom you will seek will suddenly come to his temple, and the messenger that covenant him you delay. Behold, he is coming, says the Lord. Ain't that talking about? Is that talking about John the Baptist? Who's that talking about? Yeah, learning a lot from the Bible on conflict resolution between brethren. Good, nice. What you gotta do is you call him lame, and you never talk to him again, and you ban him. That's so tough. Don't do that. But sometimes people just be acting irrational, bro. Like top 10 irrational moments. I've been losing patience every day for irrational people. It's just like, I'm not gonna explain it to you, bro. You got ghosted? Wait, hold on. Hold on, I'll do this one. Nah, that didn't really fit. Nah. If you got ghosted, they ain't the one, twin. Trust. That took me a second. That took me for a trip for a second. I did a little journey there reading that statement. Here's the thing. I'd be saying this. It's saying John the Baptist will prepare the way for God who is speaking to come. Right. Yeah. I agree. There's a big importance on John the Baptist preparing the way. I've been saying this for the last like 3 days. I don't know if everyone else is feeling this or what. So I would feel like if I don't plan something, events just don't happen. Just people don't make plans. So I'm like, maybe they just don't want to hang out with me on the look. You know what I mean? If I always got to say, yo, can we play? You know what I'm saying? So I stopped. I low-key became a hermit for the last couple of months. And I'm seeing who would reach out. You know what I mean? And we try to get plans going. Be like, yo, we haven't talked. And I had like 2 whole friends reach out and be like, Brachacho, twin him in roll, where you at? And the difficulty is like, I know people are busy and they have lives. So do they think, and I don't want to be a burden to them. So do they think they won't reach out to me because they don't want to be a burden to me? But I don't want to be a burden to them. So it's just a negative feedback loop. You know what I mean? And then nothing just happens. Nothing happens. And it's not hard feelings. It's just growing apart. I don't know. But at the same time, I'm like, I told my mates and I was like, yo, just never feel pressure to text me if you want to hang out. Never, ever, ever. Don't, like, please bother me. Get to the point where you have to bother me. And I think I just got to do that for my friends that I want to hang out with. Because I know you can't say, hey, text me. Because everybody going to text you. And probably people you don't even like, really mess with. But for the, the friends since high school group, like, bro, let's go to plan something. Let's just go hang out. We don't got to be here every day. Just, text me, bro. And that's kind of lame, you know what I mean? Because it's just this feedback loop. I don't, and then it's like, so there's that. Yeah, it's difficult to deal with that. Like, you put yourself out there, but there's no reciprocation. That's what I'm talking about, dude. And like, I don't like, I'll take a hint. You know what I mean? Like, okay, if you don't want to hang out, like, I get it. You know what I mean? Like, let's not go crazy. But I know people have busy schedules. Work schedules don't always line up. But at the same time, I need a little bit of fight. You know what I mean? Put up to you like, hey, put in the group chat, yo, Saturday, anybody free? And just kind of go from there. Do people appreciate when I try to organize events? I don't think so. But we'll see. Temple Snail. Everybody getting applause today, bro. I want to get the applause. What are you up to, dude? How is Europe? When people message me, and I like when they don't message me. That's kind of real. Because a lot of times, even if you're my good friend, I just kind of get like message anxiety, right? I want to make sure that I devote my energy to this message to make sure it's the best message and just not text off the cuff. But at the same time, then I just procrastinate. I was like, oh, I don't really have energy for that. And I'm like, oh, I don't want to plan. But every time when I hang out, bro, I'm like, yo, that was peak. I got to do that more often. But I'm always, resistant to like, I got to do something. And then I do it. I'm like, yo, we got to do this like all the time. I'm a tortured soul. Maybe the Lord is calling you to new people this season, bro. I don't want to talk to new people. I don't. That's so fun. I don't want to talk to new people. I try to make a friend at Barnes & Noble. I never go to Barnes & Noble. So you'll probably already saw through my wall. I know it. It was Barnes & Noble with my brother. And I was in the theology section, of course. Attempting to read. I can't read. And this dude walks up and, dude, this yay high, a dude. And I'm like, you a Christian? And I had to work that up. There was a lot of, anxiety there. I was like, yo, you Christian? Because we're on the same team. You gotta, you gotta root for the home team. And I said, yeah. I was like, cool. I said, yo, give me some knuckle, dude. And then look at the books. What denomination are you? He goes evangelical. I was like, okay, this guy doesn't know what he's talking about. Turns out he's a seminarian, actually. And then we just started chit-chatting about our favorite topic, baptism. Oh, my favorite topic. And I was nervous, dude. Like, I was forgetting stuff. My hands were shaking. He's on our team, bro. Talking about my favorite thing. I love baptism. You know what I mean? I know what I'm talking about. So it's not like I was just like, oh, I don't actually know anything about this subject. I knew something. I was still so nervous, dude. He was seminarian, so it wasn't like I was teaching him. I was nervous I was going to say the wrong thing. He's a seminarian, dude. And I'm over here, you know what I mean? Shaking and stuff. So lame. It was so lame. I hate it. And I don't know what it is. So a lot of times, you would think, ping in the chat. I saw that. Ping in chat. A lot of times I'm like, maybe I'm just nervous because I don't know a lot. Did he do something? Did you change the color? Is that what you did? He said, turn the lights on. Turn the lights on. He don't mess with it like the way it is. There we go. You know what I mean? So, but that was my, he was on my same team, and I was shaking, bro. I was, dude, what am I shaking, bro? I tried to get my business card in. I was like, oh. New lens? No. Same lens. He's tired. O lens. You're pretty good holding it down. W's. Probably, what's the temperature over there? It's getting really hot over here, dude. I might do. I'm low-key. I have to move north. I'm a lone wolf that occasionally likes to socialize. No, I mess with that. And usually I like to keep my own. I usually don't like talking to people unless I have to. You know what I mean? Like if there's a group discussion, I'll be the first one to talk. But otherwise, I don't want to talk to you. Nothing against you. Just, I don't like talking to people. And I hate that, dude. Like, I feel like as like a church, like especially in the church, we're all on the same team. Like literally. So I should probably put more people in my church, but I'm just so freaking awkward, dude. And I would talk to somebody out. I'd be like, it's like, what am I going to talk about? You know what I mean? All right, what are your thoughts on baptism? You know what I mean? Like, what the heck? I don't know sports. I don't know this stuff. How's the weather? Oh, yeah. So, anyways. As well for us, Truth Nuke. I miss my old friends, too, for real. My brother told me there is no lone wolf Christian and told me we are commanded to congregate, so I changed. Real. That's real. It's real. I love bookstores and libraries, but don't love reading. Bro, bang your chat, bro. We're better together. Yeah, I like bookstores because it makes me feel smart, but I don't read. Top 10 reading moments. New camera then? Nope. Just me. That's funny. I wouldn't have thought you essentially tell me about it, dude. Something about the camera I'm way more comfortable with. I don't know why. I've Googled this garbage, dude. And you would think it'd be counter. Or be like opposite. That people are really nervous behind the camera because someone can clip that and it's on the internet and everyone can see it, everyone's looking at you. You know what I mean? But in real life, it's gosh, wow. Dude, see me in real life. But if I see one of y'all, of course I'm gonna be chill. You know what I mean? Because I know y'all. I'm actually probably lying. I'm not gonna lie. I'd probably still be nervous. Standing 2 here, that's tough. I always thought I was more outgoing. I don't know what happened. I just lost it. I used to be cool. I used to be so swag, dude. I've lost my swag. I like having deep conversation with strangers. Yeah, I don't mind that. And like I'd love to have a deep discussion with somebody. That's not an issue, but I feel like a lot of people just don't want to. You know what I mean? If I go up to somebody and be like, "Hey, what do you think the meaning of life is, dude?" They'd be like, "This guy's gonna stab me," and you don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. So, I don't know. And plus, like, I'm already anxious, so I'll be like, "Hey, what do you think life is all about?" I went up and talked to a stranger at the coffee shop today who turned out to be a news anchor from my hometown in the U.S. That didn't really fit, to be honest. That's W's, bro. That is so W's. Proverbs 27:17. Toughest verse. Iron sharpens iron, and one man sharpens another. Tough verse. Can't have what you didn't lose. But I said, wait. Should have shouted you out next time you disappear. Yeah. Are you anxious? Oh, guys, got you, fam. I know. And that's the thing. Like, that's. I think it's something like, I don't know. Because, like, you'd be like, well, maybe you feel nervous because you don't know a lot. It's like, I knew what I was talking about. Maybe I was nervous because the other person, is against you. It's like, he was on the same team. Like, maybe you get nervous when it's like apologetics or something like that. What movie is this? Predator Badlands. And like, maybe it was like a high intense situation where everyone, like a debate, you know what I mean? But that wasn't anything. I'm at the library with a Christian dude talking about baptism. That's my forte, bro. And I don't know. That was like the most peak thing. So now I'm like, I don't even know. I'm not like particularly like nervous about something. Like, I know I'm pretty chill with just going with the flow. So I don't know. I'm weird. All right, that movie was pretty good. I mess with. I only seen one. I seen two actually. I lied. I saw the first one and I saw the where he's like in Native America. He's just been terrorizing the whole time, hasn't he? Gotta put your confidence in him, and he will give you the words you need to say to people. It ain't nothing but a chicken wing. Just love on people, even if they don't return that back. That's what I'm saying. Like, he was, though. Like, it was chill. It was such a chill conversation. Yeah, he was like Native American, bro. It was the movie before. It was like this. It was like a girl protagonist, and she like can't not kill people. It's Native American, so they're women are supposed to be the hunters, and her brother's like this super tough hunter. And next thing you know, the brother's like attacked by the predator. And she becomes the one who ends up killing him. Everybody goes away happy. Happy story. It's pretty tough. It's kind of predictable on the look. Like, we know how this movie's gonna end. You know what I mean? It's the same, ingredients, different presentation, I guess. It was called, anyone know the name of that? What's up, Cooper? How you doing, buddy? God bless you. Thank you for that work. Predator. We just gotta search it. Yo, Badlands looks tough. Is it like futuristic? It was called Prey. Back in 4 years ago. Zooey Mama. It's like green and stuff. It's pretty cool. Oh yes, from the ancient Native American prophecy that no man can kill the predator. And she'd be like, I am no man. I mean, I don't think it was I don't know. Yeah, they weren't allowed. They weren't allowed to kill like, women. Like, we gotta, they're like, we gotta farm your woman. Or she tried. Maybe she tried, and you're like, you suck. So just stick with not, killing stuff. And they're like, yo, super weird. And then there's colonizers, actually, by the way. There's colonizers in there. and they got murked as well. But he died to like a bow and arrow or something. So you explain that one to me. He didn't. I lied. It wasn't a bow and arrow. I don't want to spoil it, but he got killed by, clever thinking. That's how he got killed by. Got a shower, then get to bed. I get it. I will see you, man. Everybody say bye. Bye, Ping. Love Ping. This week, keep me in your prayers. I'm sorry I haven't been that great at responding. No, you're good, bro. And I go, bro, what? This is not true. Top 10 untrue facts. Top 2 untrue facts. Just know you are so deeply loved by God. And number 2, you are his son, and he will never fail. Keep your head up again. This is truth. You can't spam it, I realize. Bye, Pango, we did. No, if you did, is it possible to spoil a dumb, predictable movie? Well, you don't know what happens. We're going to read the Bible and praying today. This is Truth Nuke. Truth Nuke, by the way. You want to see something cool? No, I'm not going to share that out. That's actually really embarrassing. How about I show you this instead? How about I show you something? Okay. Where are these shows? I could be a swag.
Mariah just subscribed.
What are we doing?
15 months. Thank you for the support.
Thank you, Miss Mariah. Top 10 emojis of all time, by the way. Thank you. W's in chat for Miss Mariah for the sub. But I don't even stream enough for that to even be worth it. What are you thinking? Native American. This story is part of our oral tradition. We already know how. Is that true? Bro, what? I love that emote, dude. Probably top 10 emotes of all time. Oh, what'd that button do? Oh, it's not connected. That's why. Okay. W's in chat, bro. W Mariah. My great grandfather used to tell me how his girlfriend killed Predator back in the day. Okay, this guy's not being serious, bro. I was like, maybe there was like, not even the Predator, but like some like alpha line or something like that. A line of Native America. And they're like, you can't kill that guy. Or maybe it was like a dude, you know what I mean? A dude was like such a, like, I'm talking like samurai level. She was single in the movie, by the way. That's how I know it's fake. Obviously, he was lying. Everybody, just boo. Boo for the sarcasm there. He killed a skinwalker? Obviously, I don't believe in that, but I've always kind of dabbled. You know what I mean? I dabble. I know a thing or two about them. If y'all don't know what skinwalker... So, hold on. If I got my story right, skinwalkers are actually just like witches, which were able to take the... Or shapeshifting. You know what I mean? They could take the... They could possess something and be that thing. So, like a deer, you know what I mean? And they're just standing up. Hey, I'm a deer. Yeah, they can't talk. I don't think they could talk. But then their behavior will be weird, and you'll be like, oh, that's not a deer. And then they kill you. I thought they were witches. I don't know if it was spirits. Damn, you know what it probably was, bro? I bet you. Not to, you know, I'm not making fun of anything. I wonder if it was just some dude, you know, just like cracked out of his mind and put on some like deer skin or something like that. And it was like, oh, that's a skinwalker. It's like, dude, this guy's like on cocaine. You know what I mean? Or just some deer with rabies. Shout out deer. We gotta find more about that story because yeah, that's crazy. Top 10 Skinwalker moments. Who going to see the Backrooms movie? I know I am. My stories are wider than that. Can't get it done. Just turn into a deer. That's I know. I'm way more of a skeptical on the supernatural. Is it possible a demon could do something like that? I don't know perfectly, but I'm way more convinced that the human mind can play games on itself, you know? So I don't know. I don't know. I'm like, because I live in North Carolina, and if I go in the mountains, I probably would be like in Skinwalker territory. But if I was like warned about Skinwalkers, I'd be like, there's way more chance I get killed by a bear out here, or just some dude. He's just a dude, looking to make some money off me and just kills me. I'm way more scared of that than a shape-shifting witch. I'll take my chances with a witch, bro. Protected by Jesus. I would automatically assume if I saw like a deer, I'm like, oh, that's not a real deer. That's a possessed deer. Automatically, even though it was innocent deer, because I'm not outdoorsy, it's possessed. I know what they got there. Skinwalker specifically, not hood thing. They might have similar things. Oh, probably. They probably do got some shape-shifting garbage. I don't know. I would definitely come up with that. If I had nothing to do, if I didn't have Instagram Reels, bro, to keep me preoccupied, I'd be like, see that deer? That's a man. And like the kids would be like, what? But that's a man, bro. That's a straight man. You see the way he's walking around? That's a dude, bro. They're like, oh, Skinwalker. Oh, that's tough. That's a tough name, yeah, Skinwalker. And whenever you just, somebody has like a bad dream, you're like, oh yeah, Skinwalker's a Skinwalker. Just blame it on the supernatural, bro. Somebody stabbed this dude. Oh, that was a Skinwalker. Was it you? Oh, you in the costume, making some moose noise. Oh, Skinwalker, dude. And that's how rumors get started. Yeah, but then I started talking to you, and then Rams said, I don't know, man. People got a whole lot of stories, and I'm a skeptic. I'm a really big skeptic until I see some ram, bruh, start talking to me. Like eligible, not like, I'm not going to say, oh, you're talking to me. If I hear, like, I am a ram, and I'm going to kill myself, I'm back. And then it just rams its head into a tree until it dies. I'd be like, okay, well, something's going on here. But otherwise, everything's just a fairy tale until that point, in my view. Covered in the blood of Christ, ain't a witch. Yeah, for real. And that's one other thing. That's why I'm way more scared of, like, some dude just gonna shoot me or a bear. Because a bear could just be like, look at this guy. This guy's not outdoorsy. And then I die. Possessed by hunger. Like me. That's right, yeah. And sometimes Anna will just be doing stuff. You know what I mean? So I'm not gonna be like, well, these are perfectly reasonable beings. Like my dog would just like try to sniff his butt. You know what I mean? I wouldn't be like, oh, this stupid ram just butting his head in a tree. Doesn't he know that's not gonna go anywhere? Maybe he thinks like, oh, this is an enemy. I gotta move this tree. You know he can't, and he ends up dying because he's so stupid. You know what I mean? He's got me, but at the same time, you got to be careful out there. You know what I mean? You can't be you can't just walk. You know, you give you a mind. You gotta be careful. I'm not gonna just walk with my my wallet out and not be expecting somebody to steal it from me. You know what I mean? Even Jesus ran off when the Jews were gonna take stones to throw at him. You gotta be careful, folks. Gots to be. But spiritually, of course, he's got you. They can't take that away. But physically, they could hurt you, bro. People can hurt you. Demons, no. I remember I talked with Will. We had a big discussion about yeah, a lot of real demonic stuff. Yeah, we talked about was it demonology we were talking about? Just demons, exorcisms, and stuff like that. Is it real? Is it fake? And I'm a skeptic, of course, so I'm naturally going to be like resistant to stuff like that. I'm one of those, I'll believe it when I see it. You know, if I see a chair fly and no one touched it, I'd be like, okay, something's going on here. Something's going on here. Yeah, that's gonna be my professional opinion. If this, a little girl is saying stuff that no one told her, you know what I mean? Just like, I know where you were on, I don't even know, some like random date, and I'd be like, man, how'd you know that? You know, I'd be like, okay, something's going on here. But other than that, I'm really skeptical. I'm really, really, really skeptical. I gotta see some wild stuff. You know what I mean? Because, like, have you ever seen David Blaine? Is that his name, David Blaine? Bro is good. I'd be like, that's witchcraft. He's so good. Mr. A, we got Mr. A in the chat, bro. But yes, chairs gotta start flying, and somebody's gotta get, like, supernaturally, like, cut by something. You know, that makes you famous by proxy, Temple Snow, if you didn't know that. Isn't he a weird dude? I even think it's part of the bit. You know what I mean? Sometimes magicians put on a bit. Stage performance and stuff. I think bro's just naturally weird. Like, he could have just been an accountant. He's just like, you know. He's just weird. Nothing wrong with that. He's allowed to be weird. I think it's cool. But he's weird. It's like, hey, put some more melody on your voice, dude. Don't be so monotone. Get excited. Laugh. Gonna say they respect all forms of Christ followers, but the Catholic hate on Protestants are ridiculous, bro. The man I see on TikTok is great. First off, here's the thing, bro, Mr. A. Social media only gives you what you want. The algorithm gives you what you want. If you are watching those videos, it's gonna put more videos in front of you, and you're gonna think every Catholic is just like this Protestant hater. Vice versa. If you were really against Catholics and you're watching Protestants do all these videos against them, you would just get that feed. It just gives you what it thinks it wants you to watch. And it is not representative of anything. You know what I mean? It just scoops up what you want to watch. My feed's full of, like, brain rot and dog videos. I'll occasionally get F1 edits. I love when those come around. Plane edits. I had to curate my feed because I would get, like, horrible theological and political takes that just made you be like, how do you live? Like, how you're a person. How? And recently I've made a habit where if I see a post like that, just scroll. I just gotta scroll. Because I'm gonna get more, and I'm probably gonna engage in some way, and it makes me frustrated. Sometimes I just want to hear the take just so I can get frustrated. Not really, but I just want to hear the take. It makes me frustrated. But if I don't let that get to me and I just scroll, dude, freaking love brain rot, dog videos, love that stuff. That's my forte. I'm headed out to Bible study. W Bible study. God bless you, brother. It was good seeing you in stream again. God bless you, Miss Mariah. I will see you. Have a fantastic day, Miss Mariah. Awesome. Hopefully you have an awesome Bible study. Thank you for that sub, by the way. God bless you. At Underground Atlanta, they had a cool magic shop there, and he'd be outside the shop doing. Wow! Then he got famous years later, and I was like, hey, I remember that guy. Dude, that's sick. Yeah, you're famous by proxy now, bro. Sure, my For You page is mostly Christ Center stuff, but sometimes I do want some other content, but I feel bad if I don't watch Nah, I get that. I 100% get that. Sometimes I'll feel like a guilty conscience if I skip past some type of like Christian content. I probably should watch that. I don't think that's true. You know, if you want to watch it, do. And a lot of times I'm like, do I hate Jesus if I scroll past a Bible verse or like a big, I don't even know what to call it, like some type of video, and I'm like, I don't think so. A lot of times, I'll be honest, I get tired of filtering stuff out, for like doctrine and stuff. And it gets really tiring, and I'm like, a lot of times I get scared that, I'll watch something and it's just not supported by scripture at all, and I wouldn't know any better because my guard wasn't up. So I always want my guard up, and that ends up me not. I go on the gram to relax. I don't go on the gram for education. So, if I'm sitting on the toilet and I'm pooping, I want to laugh. I don't want to, watch 2 things I got PC commands. Heck no. I don't even know what this thing is, bro. It turns on and turns off. The fan is messed up. I got the link. I'll get you. I don't know how many gigafarts the thing has. I think this is it. Do not quote me at all. Ryzen 9? 2, no, this is... I have no idea what this is. It's a iBuyPower Y60. That's all I know. That's all I know. I'll make sure I get the right picture and I'll send it to you. I think this might be it. I have no idea. But yeah. I haven't bought a trick from there, but I'm pretty certain he wasn't the guy I bought from. Okay, got you. I tried to get into Magic, but I realized I just don't have that sleight of hand. I wanted to do Magic card tricks. I think Magic card tricks are like top 10 Riz, to be honest. If you could do a card trick, you probably got Riz, not gonna lie. But, I couldn't care less. This is so stupid, I can't remember it. Anyway, this day and age, watching coastal sermons of people whose testimony is a way to feed my spirit, in my opinion. W's, yeah, that's awesome. Do you have time restrictions on your socials? I do. I have a 2-hour timer, and as soon as it comes up, I'm like, okay, whatever, and I just cancel it. I used to be like, I used to have this app that would like lock me out and stuff, and I would do this, like, I would have to like shake my phone for like a minute in order to get back in. And I kind of curbed it for a while until I realized I could just force stop the app and I can get back into Instagram. I've realized if you are, I want a natural deterrent, which is doing activities. Because I could be like doing something all day and realize, dude, I didn't even go on my phone all day. I don't think that's an addiction at that point, because I'm doing something. I'm not like, oh man, I gotta go on Instagram. I gotta go on Instagram. But if I'm doing stuff all day, I just don't have time for it. One of my friends was like that, and she was like, I was like, how do you not spend so much time on Instagram? She's like, I'm busy my day. I don't got time for it. I was like, fair enough. I don't really got to do a lot of my day, so I'm on the gram way more. I'm telling you, Mr. B, I literally had a mentor tell me video games is the reason I'm sinning. What? Bro, side of touch. I get he's 55, but he also doesn't watch TV and spends 6 hours a day on social media. 6 hours? Yeah, hold on. I'm going to clock myself. I average 3 hours between these like couple of weeks. 3 hours ain't even that bad. Nah, but what it does is one day I won't be on it at all. Another day I'll be on it for 6 hours. That's what it's doing. Okay, I see. Yeah, that's not good. This day I was on it for 7 hours. Bro. But other days I'm on it for like a minute. Well, no, I might have been calling people during that week actually, because here, for some reason, I'm not on it anymore. This is way more conservative. I was probably calling someone that week. Those long days are probably just I was on a call with someone. I put my phone down. Yeah, that's what happened. That's the excuse I'm gonna use. Instagram's my biggest one. I probably only watch YouTube when I'm on the computer working on something. But the best time to learn, poop out makes more room in your mind for knowledge. Truth nuke. I impress a lot of girls with those card tricks. Yeah, I it's probably top 10 Riz moments. That and probably playing a guitar. If you could play a guitar, that's Riz. I can't. It hurts my fingers, dude. And I'm like, this is okay sucks. I don't want to build calluses on it. My accounting partner has an hour and a half timer for me that I can't turn off. Okay, there you go. Like, what was that? The best way to fix like man, I want Instagram all the time. It's just do more stuff. Like it's probably like the biggest hack ever. Is just do stuff. You know what I mean? Because you don't, your mind's preoccupied with other stuff, and it's probably better for you anyways. Like I was definitely punching above my weight, and then I was. Chief. Yeah, bro. Yeah, for real, bro. Said the reason you're sinning could be the amount of time you spend on gaming. I'm like, bro, I game 3 hours a night, and sometimes not at all. My big days are Friday and Saturday. Yeah, and you're gonna know you and yourself best. So, yeah. And guitar's cool, but card tricks equals mystery. Yeah, it's always, mystery there that really gets me going. Gets me going. I'm like, yeah, that's pretty tough, bro. I might date you, man. Watch out. Activities equals, yeah, exactly. Just do activity. I mean, even like, go hang out with a friend. Friends are cool, chat. Friends are cool. This is true. And I'll be honest, like, playing video games with friends is bro, what the heck? Playing, what do we do? Stare at that wall, bro. This guy isn't older than like 18, bro. This guy's max 17. Talking about some stare at the wall. You're 21. There's no way. And you think about just staring at a wall. That's what you think of. Chill, Temple, chill. Which falls on my wrist. Playing games with the games. Play videos with games, bro. That's shut up. Oh, bro, that's too big, bro. This guy's chill. Then, if he's 21, that's chill. Bro. Nah, because he's kind of right though. I was actually. What do we say? That? I read all that. Yeah, you're 21, playing games with games. What do we stay at the wall? Maybe again. Yeah. I'm caught up. Goober. Maybe it didn't send though. Which one? But no, he's kind of right. Because I told my friend, he goes, I text him, the reason you're sitting, the amount of time, you're right, the amount of time you spend gaming, like, I'm like, bro, I game 3 hours a night sometimes, not at all. Big days are Friday through Saturday. Right. Could have picked up a news anchor today. Pack of cards with me. Just gotta start asking people, anybody got some cards? But no, he's right, because, yeah. Now, for real, I mess with gaming heavy because it also allows you to be with your friends. You can't really watch TV, and, a lot of times they always be watching, TV. They always be watching TV and be like, oh, you can't play video games. All I do is play video games. I'm like, all I do is watch TV, dude. Call a spade a spade. Interactive games with the buds, bro. It's top 10 socializing moments. But IRL, like, I wouldn't mind that. If I got rid of social media and I was just playing video games with my friends, I would have no problem with that trade-off. No problem. So, like, Meghan Markle. No, I don't know if I want to shout out Meghan Markle. She's probably complaining about something. Okay, bro, who smokes 10 bags every day and eats Big Macs every weekend, bro? First off, pause with the Big Mac slander, bro. We're not gonna allow that. 10 packs. Yeah, we're gonna thumbs down the smoking. Thumbs down smoking. Oh, thumbs down smoking. W Big Macs. We're not gonna take that, bro. Top 10 we slept. I already got Bible questions, by the way. If you have a burning Bible question, don't feel free. Don't hesitate is what I meant to say. Don't feel free. Made fajitas today, no cigarettes. W's. We love fajitas. Yeah, usually I don't want my fajitas with cigarettes. So I usually prefer it. But, like, in one case, you could be sitting in a way, Alex, by avoiding responsibilities and, like, being lazy, I guess. But if everything else is chill, then I wouldn't call that bad. But if you also avoid TV, I was at this. Do souls have a gender? I don't know. Next question. I do believe in a. Oh, it's such a good question. I don't know. I don't even know. I wanted to say something, but I was like, well. I'm going to say yes. I'm going to say yes. Yeah, I'm going to say yes. I'm going to say yes. I mean, being unemployed really made me dull to games. All I did was use my PC for Spotify. 8 months. All I had was gaming. I hated it. Even took a 30-day break in June because I was so done. Oh, that's tough. I never had 8 months where I did nothing straight. Right. Bro, what did I say? Don't hesitate when it's Nathan, he just made no cigarettes. W's. It's always in double speed. I don't know why I watch stuff in double speed anymore. On Switch anyway. If you have a burning Bible question, don't feel free. Don't hesitate is what I meant to say. Don't feel free. Made fajitas today, no cigarettes. W's. Don't feel free. Don't feel free to clip, bruh. Are you one of those guys that loves Romans? Well, it is the Bible, so I do love Romans. I love it because of the Bible, Abi, but it's not my favorite book. personal favorite. It's not my personal favorite book. Romans is tough. Tough, like difficult tough. I'll just read through it and be like, ooh. Whole lot going on there. Yo, want to see something cool? We're gonna try something out real quick, chat. Test. Did you know I can do this with my microphone? I can just do this naturally, by the way, at any time. Timu music is wild. Chat ban them. I agree. I'm like, that's what I got. What? L accusations. Talk about L Mike, bro. What the heck? Did you hear what I was saying? Was it like music? Did it sound like music? Did it sound like I had a voice changer on or something? I could do that naturally. I agree. I think it's crazy how many people have it at the center of theology when it's such a hard book to put together. 100% is. And usually, I get it. Dude, yo, Alex needs to get banned. I need him to get banned. Just send him to another dimension. Send him to the VeggieTale dimension immediately. Bro is hating on me right now. First off, wired headphones are... I have tetherless. I don't know what they're called. Bluetooth. I got Bluetooth. But these are heavy, and I really like these because they're lightweight. They're foam and stuff, so it doesn't... it feels light. Dude, it is tetherless. You dork. Kobe! What's up, Kobe? How you doing, bud? Kobe in the chat. W chat. Dude, yo, Alex, get off my back. Wireless. I got wireless headphones. And I like connecting it. I don't know, bro. Wireless. I don't like the latency in audio. I don't know. I'm weird. I didn't know what those are. Are those the super expensive ones? I agree. Temple usually, and I think you said something about Revelation. Oh no, those are tough. I bought my brother like these HyperX ones. Kobe, what you been up to, dog? How's the fam? It'd be like making Revelation the centerpiece of your theological system. Now, I agree. I've always had this critique of people who love Revelation and love just like eschatology. Usually the people who are really big on end times don't even know the word eschatology. You know what I mean? They just... And they spend so much time on end times, they have no take on soteriology or sacramentology. I'm like, those two make way more important. Those are way more important than end times. So I agree. W take. We're gonna take it. He ties his headphones to a pole and hits it back and forth with Napoleon Dynamite. What? I think I know what you're talking about. I guess Bible question. What is your best way to study and retain the reason? I'm just super smart. Dude, top 10 moments is this freaking soundboard thing. The reason I discussed earlier about having it hard to pick up my Bible is because I don't know how to delve deep into it. I just read and take random notes. My church has a different method they use, but it doesn't help. I can link the method they use. Yeah, link the method. www. It's not pride if it's true. Dang it. I'm so smart. Dude, I'm like top 10, saying top 10 all the time, bro. I'm really not that smart, dude. I think with anything, oh, you talking about? I thought you were talking about method. The comma method. Loki thought they said coma. Context is important. W method. So far, observation, theme, repetition, truth. Okay, okay. Message. Okay. Meditation. Okay. Application. That's not bad. That's not bad. That's not bad. Miss Ashley. There we go. How are you doing? She can't with the sound effects. I had to. How you doing, Miss Ashley? Welcome. How you doing today? Dang, you bought a lie detector. Not much is happening, twin. I'm not gonna lie. Well, the thing is, how am I supposed to apply the method to like a whole chapter with our Bible program at church to have 10 to 12 verses, not 30? Is there a teacher? Are you being taught a class? Like, is this a classroom setting? Oh, okay, gotcha. Bro, you guys have a podcast? Top 10 Bible podcast, bro. If it doesn't work for you, don't do it. Wait. Don't do it. He has books on it he wrote. W's. No, I don't have the A10 Bert. Then you gotta do the sound effect after. But this is what I recommend. Just I didn't know you guys could hear that. Actually, I might break it. It's kind of. I do not recommend buying this microphone. It kind of broke in like 3 places. How's that different from this one? It's the same. I'm blessed by the best, of course. What have you been up to? So, here's one thing. Number one, you gotta be reading to know God. Just read to know God. That's probably most important. So, if you are just not getting it, if you try to be, you're reading and you're going through like 10 verses and you're like, I'm just not getting what this passage is saying. Read like a whole chapter. I think it's way more important that you know what's going on. First go around, just know what's going on. You know what I mean? Know the events of Exodus. You don't have to be like so studied that I'm like, and then this happened, and then this happened. Just generally, there's so much to know. You know what I mean? You'll be fine. You can look it up anyways. But you want to have a general understanding of how stuff was going on. Get into the story of it, dude. A lot of times when you're reading something like First Kings, it's like a Netflix show. It's like, you know what I mean? It's just stuff be happening, and so. Then, once you kind of get a grip of what's going on, I personally, I'm a big dude in systematic theology. I am a big fan of just theology. How does this stuff work? Because you need to have theology to understand what Scripture means. You know what I mean? That's hermeneutics. That's not hermeneutics. That's exegesis, really. In a way, actually. So it's important to have that. So let's just say with this understanding, like the summary of what happens in a chapter, like, oh, Exodus 1, what's going on here? And then there's levels to it. There's layers like Shrek. There's layers, and that takes time, dude. It takes time, and it's slow. You'll converse with people, and you'll get you'll understand buzzwords. You're like, oh, I know that word. I know that word. You'll understand a passage and be like, oh, I see what this is applying to. With time, you know what I mean. A lot of times it involves experience. You put yourself in their shoes and be like, oh, you know what, I get it. That's good. Bro, L advice, bro. I'm low-key just not helping, I don't think. You don't have to be like highlighting every other verse and trying to do some like massive note taking thing. You don't have to. You don't have to. You know what I mean? Well, that's weird. Read it. Enjoy the word. Know what it says. Watch some YouTube videos. You'll be fine. If there's a particular thing you want to study, that's a different story. But don't feel like you have to, you have to manually annotate everything. I've actually never highlighted my Bible. I know I don't write stuff in my Bible. I'm a big no writing guy. I don't like writing and stuff. No matter the book. It's not just because it's the Bible. I just don't highlight. If it's like, math class, I would definitely highlight, but I don't like highlighting in books. Just plain book. So just I feel so stupid. I feel like I'm saying like the most basic advice ever. Just read it, man, and just enjoy it and like do whatever works for you. Again, they recommend this. It's kind of helpful. What do you think you're struggling with? Just understanding what's going on in the chapter? Dude, you weren't struggling like me, dude. Dude, it was algebra. Was it algebra? Or no, calc. It was pre-calc. I don't know what it was, but it took everything I got. That was like the class you had to put on your thinking cap. My buddy got it. Like, he was just like, oh yeah, whatever. He never had to take notes. You ever take notes during math class? Were you going to take notes on numbers? I did. I had to take notes on numbers. Straight garbage class. And I wish I knew the unit circle. Everybody talking about, oh, unit circle, unit circle. Dude, had I not used photo math, I would have understood the unit circle so well. It was such a holdback because I never understood in high school. So it just held me back in that class. Understand the unit circle, chat. You are going to use it, and you're going to need to use it. Such a stupid class. I had like theses the size of like 2 front and back, bro. Of just numbers. You get me riled up, dude. You get me riled up. That and accounting class sucked. What was the other class I had like fight for my life for, dude? Spanish sucked, but the teacher was pretty chill. Did that help at all, Alex? Or like, just, if it didn't help, I would love to try to converse a little bit more and try to help. You know what I mean? If you're like, this guy low-key doesn't know what he's talking about, just be like, yeah, it helps. Yeah, whatever. W. Just go at your own speed. What are you good at? It's a good question. Still trying to figure that. Can't talk to girls. Pause, bro. Pause. That was not. Thank you, Mr. Cheap Mike. Is wild. It wasn't even okay. It was like relatively cheap, but it wasn't like a dollar store. I could talk to girls, but that's not my problem. I don't want to talk to girls. Girls have cuties, and they're lame. Girls have cuties. The thing never lies, by the way. And he can't do math. It's true. Just the boy to give you this. Dude, I'm not gonna take this accusation, bro. I'm not gonna take these accusations. The Zest accusations are wild, bro. Bro, I did it. Keep hitting myself in the corner. I got W Riz, I just don't use it. And this guy got me. I can't even defend myself, bro. That's so bad. You're just bad at math, and it's impossible to calculate your age. Don't you know how old I am? I was probably just going to say it on stream sooner than later. I work with women, I guess, what I do for work. I have no idea, man. Waiter. You sure? Kobe's on me, dude. Kobe knows a thing or two. Watch out, man. Women outnumber men 12-5 at work. What do you think I do? Women outnumber men 12-5. I'm gonna say waiter, bro. Who the heck's got 17 waiters, bro? You're a Yo, I was kind of tough. I was kind of on that. I work at Chick-fil-A. Shout out Chick-fil-A. Yo, Bannon, bro. Chick-fil-A, bro. Bro. Way down. It's okay. We are one and the same. What are we doing? Girls aren't good at math either. Y'all got so much in common. Yeah. I'm so good at math, dude. Put it this way, I did pass our class, by the way. So it was hard, but I did it. So, dude, there's this girl at work that I think is pretty, but she smells like a Care Bear. What the heck does a Care Bear smell like? Isn't that good? A Care Bear? Canadian Mountain! What's up, dude? I'm blessed by the best, man. How about you? How's Canadian it? How's the Mounties? What you been streaming? How's life? Dude, Care Bear's W. Wish you lied. There's on too much perfume that hurts my brain. Well... Nah, you gotta go for it. Go for it, bro. Kobe's catching all of it, bro. Last week was tough, but we're done, but okay. I'll be praying for you, though, man. I'll be praying for you, man. You playing any particular games? The years younger than me? Okay. I had to do a calculation, bro. I had to do a calculation. How to use a calc, bro. You rizzed up the algebra textbook? Sure. Sure. Yeah, calc is short for calculator. Chat, if you didn't know, my fault for using slang. My fault using slang. Nah, W perfume, bro. Bro, that's such a weird thing to like complain about. Oh, she smells like a Care Bear. Bro, W's. W Care Bears. You want to smell like not like a Care Bear? I play a variety of games. W's. W's got to rotate. Geometry is the easiest math I've taken. Math class. Dude, I don't even think I had a geometry class. We just did it. Whiskerwood, Timberborn, Sims 4, Fallout Shelter. I ain't even heard of these games, bro. You want some discovery games, bro. Sims 4 I've heard of, and Fallout Shelter I've heard of. Whiskerwood, Timberborn. Hopefully there's been fun. Bro, because that's my nickname for her at work is Care Bear, bro. Bro's got a nickname for her and it's Care Bear. Bro. Dude, just shoot the shot at this point. Just shoot the shot though. Hold on. Never do math on stream. Facts. Facts. Top 10 moments. She has a boyfriend though. And he cheated on her twice and she's still with him? Made my school schedule for next year. That's good, dude. He's getting old. Sounds like you be. I gave up on women, so I don't even know, bro. I can't even help you if I wanted to win. Just, you know, cheat on her twice. But you're the one getting cheated on. At that point, do you even want to be with her at that point, bro? If she's with somebody that cheated on her twice, I don't even know if this, you know, this person's a W person. I don't know. You know, she's pretty okay, cool, but you know. What you gotta do you know anything about the boyfriend? Because you low-key just gotta mog the heck out of the boyfriend and be like 10 times more swag. This works, by the way. She's not a crazy for get out of there. Get out of there. Get out of there. I'm not even joking, bro. And it's not my way to make her one, but because she wants, she can't be anyway. Yes, yeah, bro, get out of there. I'm not even joking. I'll text you after the stream, bro. I'll give you all the encouragement. Do not do it. It is so not worth it. Top 10 unworth it moments. Don't do it, bro. If she was a follower and you know there's something else where she was, you know, just maybe it's not a good one, that's totally different. But if she's not already there, it's so not worth the heartbreak to wait, right? Because like Christ is like literally the foundation. Literally the foundation. If you guys can't agree on that, forget it. Start bone smashing. What? Kaizen. I think it's Kaizen, right? I'm reading that wrong. What is up, twin? Twin him and roll. Hey, with that's a couple exclamation points. WK, bro. Bro said ASAP. Oh, he's talking about the dude. So just being out the dude. You're not caught up to date in brain rot. No, maybe not, bro. So much is one of the. She's one of the Elisha Bears. Yeah, that's W reference. W reference to Elijah Bears. Dude, it's so not worth it. Like, top 10 prettiest girl in the world. It could be like, prettiest girl in the world. And she's not a Christian, bro. Heck no, dude. Heck no. You couldn't. Bro, it's not. Dude, I'm getting frustrated thinking about it, bro. Fox Time Sky. It's been a minute, dude. What is up? It's been a minute, dude. What have you been up to? Keep up the good streams. You're my favorite streamer.
We do not care.
Yo. Ban him. Ban Simple from my chat, bro. Ban Simple from my chat. I don't like the way it looks like that. No, I'm not talking about my face. Mr. B is 41. Are you on the cord, bro? I think I can say this. I see the grays as wild, bro. Yo, it kind of looks like that. I don't know what. It looks like Wolverine. I'll take it. I'll take it, actually. Yeah, I know. I've just been focusing on sketching. W sketching, bro. Share it to the cord. On the Diz. Send it on the Diz, all the sketches, bro. My boyfriend is singing, and I'm like, how can this man sing so low? Bro has a low voice. Bro's that guy. Wolverine's the GOAT. Wolverine's actually an animal. The Wolverine. I'm 21, chat. I'm 21. I used to hide it for so long. I forgot I never talked about it. But I used to never talk about it because when I started streaming, I was 19. $19 Fortnite card. Who wanted it? But I wanted people to take me seriously, so I never talked about it. We're gonna take that. That's cat, bro. You just lying, bro. Damn, that was 20 years ago. Yo, L chat, bro. Okay, let's do story time with Mr. B real quick. Story time with Mr. B. Get some popcorn. Everybody sit around. Simple W joke. He must have been streaming for 21 years. Yo, from Canadian Mountie saying that's wild. Last time that's why I was. Holy mo. Okay, so when I started streaming, I had I never revealed my age because one, I think that's just weird. I was 19 years old. 19 Fortnite card. You know what I'm talking about? And then I didn't want people to not take me seriously for being young. You know, my questions and some of my stuff. So I never really revealed it. And then it just, people would ask and I just wouldn't reveal it. Then it became a thing where people just didn't know my age. I turned 20 and I'm not going to lie. Like, I actually just start looking more bro. God bless you, Cap. God bless you, bud. Thank you for tuning in. I just look old. I literally look old. And people be like, nah, people are like, oh no, we're only joking. Let me tell you this. So I would tell my mom, stuff like this, and people always think I'm older. And I remember this dude, he was probably like Alex, also 21. We're like the same age. He was actually older than me. No, he was like 23. I told him how old I was. He's like, I can't get the same anymore. I'm like, first off, how old do you think I was? So, dude. So the story time is when I went to a hibachi restaurant for my 21st birthday. No, I never drank alcohol, never will. Swag. And my parents were like, yo, we gotta they gotta get you the dessert, and they gotta sing happy birthday to you. And they sing happy birthday, I'm freaking embarrassed as can be. And the waitress goes, she was young, okay, annoying too. And she goes, how old are you? And I go, I turned 21. And she was just jaw dropped. Couldn't believe it. And she goes like, oh, I thought you were 24. And I was like, you were so going to say a number way higher than that, by the way. You were thinking, I thought you were 40. That was damage control at that point. Oh, I thought you were 24. And then she was just kind of pressing me for like, you're not going to get something to drink? I'm like, no. I got my Coca-Cola. I love my Coca-Cola. It's unhealthy, but, gotta have your vices. And at that point, and then people, like my mom would always say like, oh, it's because of the, what you discuss, theology, and it's a mature thing. You're not just, goofing off, and you're not playing video games. You're talking about big topics, and people perceive you as older. So I'm like, how does she perceive me as being older? The way that I said I'd like a Coca-Cola, did I sound 40 when I said that? Or she looked at me and said, dude, you look old. You know what I mean? And, that's what it was. So, yeah, I'm 21, and Alex thinks I looks 40. Dude, I get bullied on here. So, so that's story time. 20 years ago, it's Mr. B with a cheap mic, Timu PC, and the spray on beard. We are cooked. Yeah. Older than sliced bread is wild. I'm an old man, so welcome to the club. I'm not old. Before you told me a few months ago, I thought you were in your late 20s, early 30s. We had a senior discount at the grocery store I worked at. I had no idea. 65-year-old, I was like, real. You look 40. All right. Yeah, I'm 21, dude. 21. Born in December 2004. I won't give you the day because that's a security question. I'm not gonna attempt to show my ID. That's such a bad idea. Yeah, I'm literally 21. Okay, whatever, Alex. Whatever. But here's the thing. It definitely works to my advantage. Because I'm taking it more seriously than I would have if I had, if I looked like a legit, you know what I'm saying? So I look more mature and people take me more seriously. But kind of works against me because now I get scared that, like, when I turn 30, am I going to look 50? You know what I mean? Am I going to look, 80 when I turn 50? Like, what happened? I hope I kind of just stay this age until I look 40. I say the way that I look until 40. So I'm a little worried. Yeah. 21 is crazy, actually. First says no way. I said I was 21, dude. On 5'10", no facial hair, but killer hair and rizzy eyebrows. Short King W, no facial hair. Don't need it. But killer. I remember, so it was during COVID. That's when I started growing out my facial hair, and I was in high school. And I had told my mom, because I said, Mom, because we're wearing masks, you think I could try to, grow out something? Because I was still shaving. Nothing more important than looks. And so yeah, I guess so. And ever since COVID, now again it was patchy garbage, you know what I mean? But I never had really gone the whole way shaving it. And since then, I've always just kept this, whatever this is. And it's just gotten fuller and fuller throughout the years. It's still not as full as I'd like it to be, of course. But it's where it's at. And I don't have a problem with that. It's a little bit more red in real life, I'm not going to lie. People say that. Just punch him in the face! No, I'm joking. And I always thought it adds to how old I look. I think it makes me look older. I really do think if I shave my face, I'll gain like 2 years on all y'all, bro. I look so much younger. But I can't. I can't with this. Kai, I know you were leaving. Bro was back. God bless you, Kai. Have an awesome day. Thank you for tuning in, Kai. Hello from Russia. Привет. Привет. Da. Opa. It says previous chat. I took a class or two. I did Duolingo. What's up, Jobby? How we doing, bro? Dude, bro. My sister's getting married. W sister. You could Frozen. What's up, bud? You could try to shave eyebrows to look younger. What's wrong with my eyebrows? Oppa Gundam style. That's Korean. This guy. Oh, such a goofball. I've been listening to that one song. I don't know if y'all got that song in Russia. He says Oppa. Oppa. You know. Nothing. Okay. I'll take it. Chat, 1 bajillion subs and I'll shave my eyebrows. We'll take it. You got that song? I'll be listening all the time, dude. He's got the long hair. Oh, wow. '21's crazy. It's wild. 10/81. Like I turned 21 in December, by the way, so it's not like, you know, tomorrow's my birthday or anything. I'm actually 22. I'm fresh, bro. Fooled you. Got you guys. Made you think I was older. Cat. Prehistoric. Yeah, that's 21 BC to you. Or that's 21 AD. But I look good for 21, right? Right, guys? I look good for 21. And I wonder. Bro, witness the Last Supper. I wonder if, because like my family, like when you look at my family, I'm like the youngest out of everybody, like youngest, that I kind of like accelerate on being mature or something like that. Or I don't know if it's theology that just did this to me or what. I'm a 6 foot guy, bro. I'm 6 foot. I'm a dad. It might be, you might be able to argue who would have been under, but on my license it says 6 foot, so I'm gonna take that. $15 the same height, you're short. How much? I'm not gonna ask you that, but I'm gonna say how much you weigh because I could probably just us. I'm a big boy, bro. I could. Nah, for real, Cody. What is this garbage? Chat, don't feel pressure to drink something when you turn 21. It's overrated. I've never done it, but I know it's gonna be overrated regardless. Everybody, oh, you gotta drink. No, you don't. Right? I've said this. I've never experienced someone see the bottle of beer. Where is it at? Root beer. That's what it is. There's root beer. Yo. I've never looked at an individual who drinks beer and be like, I want to pick up that habit. That's a habit I want to pick up. I was like, I'd never do it. My life's chill, you know. I get it if you're just like, you're like a vet or something like that, and you're like a military guy in the middle of nowhere. I get it. Or it's more cultural, it's just your lifestyle. No one really abuses alcohol. I get it. But if you've never done it, except for communion, of course, don't always do real presence, real alcohol in the Eucharist. You can't get drunk from the Eucharist. It's just lame. And one thing, people will be like, oh, well, it kind of just opens you up a little bit more. If you're with your friends, it kind of just makes you, open you up. Bro, if I'm with my friends and I got to drink to have a good time, you're not my friends, bro. I don't want to be around you. If me and my boys can't have good times sober, they ain't good times, bro. Let's be so for real. Yeah. And a lot of time I feel like it's just a cultural thing. People feel like, that's just what you gotta do, I'm an adult. Drink beer. 1 beer. 2 beer. And it's kind of maybe a little bit rebellious. Ooh, I drink beer. Dude, like, your life sucks. And you should probably figure that out. Drop the beer. Fix your life. No one wants to hang out around you. And, yeah, so Anyways, sorry about that rant. But if you're able to do it in moderation and stuff, I could really care less. I'm not going to be like, it's just, you know, for my generation, I'll speak on behalf of my generation. I think we just made it look way cooler than it was. And I've never seen it be like, huh, oh my gosh, this is so cool. I want to do that. First, it hurts your, whatever it was, is it your kidney or something like that? It hurts that. And if you do too many, you know, you lose your motor skills. Why would I ever, and it's a beverage that makes you thirsty. This is like Dasani. You know what I mean? Like, why would I want to drink something that makes me thirsty? It's like a food that makes me hungry. What? Why would I ever do that? Alcohol was the biggest letdown for me. I was excited to turn 21, but it tasted terrible. Real. Very overrated. Don't let people pressure you. True. And I think we just got to really affirm that as people who don't drink. Just be like, yo, it's overrated, bro. It's how we're reason to drink. I agree. Did you see the clip I sent you where the dude said he was drunk because he took communion? No, what? I don't even think that's possible. But drinking makes my chair feel like a L reason. Chat, remain sober-minded. Chat, don't fall to peer pressure. If you like your Coca-Cola, like I said, this is like if I was ever gonna do alcohol, it'd probably be a rum and Coke. By that point, just take the rum out. I'd rather have my Coca-Cola, and maybe wine, because I always think like, oh, like, you know, I get it. But I'd rather have a Coke. You know, bam. Coke is peak, bro. So, you know, me personally, Mr. B doesn't like alcohol. I usually don't even like people. I don't even like being around people who drink alcohol. Not like if you do drink it, but if you are drinking. As soon as somebody like, you know, that you just like you notice they're not really there. Dude, so lame. Top 10 lame moments. I'm gonna have a dry wedding. You know, that's what they call it, by the way. I didn't know that. I was like, dry wedding. I hope so. I don't want it to rain. But yeah, no alcohol at my wedding. If you got to get drunk to have fun, bro, you don't know how to have fun. You know what it's like to scroll peak Instagram reels. You know what it's like to have a Fortnite win. You know what I mean? Cherry Coke peak, no. Vanilla Coke peak. I'm not defending drink, but it does taste good. That is one of the main reasons people drink it. So I can't assume people are only drinking for buzz. No, I'm not going to assume only reason, but if that is a side effect, I don't want to partake of it. You know what I mean? And can't taste that good. Sure, I can't taste that good. It's not my thing. You know, not my thing. Not my circus. Not my monkeys. You know what I mean? And yeah, people like sushi. I'm gonna attack sushi as well. You know, you can defend sushi, but chat, don't eat raw fish. But who? Don't do that. Only DJs like Pepsi. Facts. Back to games. Go back to games, twin. You know what it's like to do and scroll for 2 hours. I do know what it's like. Me? I'm peak scroller, bro. I'm the Instagram tester. I'll get reels and I know it's a test reel. That's who I am, bro. Peak dopamine. First of all, don't talk about Cherry Coke. Talk about Cherry Coke. No, that's great. Or second of all, Cherry Vanilla Coke. I might give you that, but the only reason I give you that is because it's got vanilla in it. I've never been a fan. Yo, look at this Clark Kent action, bro. What the heck? You know what I mean? I didn't try to do that, bro. Call me the Grizzly Bear, bro. So they say that, by the way. The music wasn't on this whole time, bro. That's why I felt so silent. So why would it have headphone lamb? Hear my own voice. One stream, Mr. B scrolled all the way to the last TikTok. That's my goal in life. Get to the last Instagram reel, bro. I don't use TikTok, actually. I'm on an Instagram reeler. I like my spyware American. Well, it's been 2 hours, bro. Somebody gotta throw a theological question at me, bro. Somebody gotta throw a theological question at me. Hit me with something. Better not be stupid either. What happened to Agora? I'll text you. It's coming back. It's coming back. It's coming back. Sometimes we're just like, I don't even want to hear stupid people talk. You know? I really want to go through that. You know? It's worth a while. I know I gotta do it. The idea of the Agora? What's the righteousness of God in Romans 1:17? I'm not gonna lie, I feel like it's just God's righteousness. Set up a Black Hebrew Israelite and a Mormon debate, top 10. I don't know. The Hebrew is just gonna freaking yell all the time. I've never seen a reasonable Hebrew. That's gonna sound, that's gonna be clipped. A Black Hebrew Israelite. I gotta say the whole thing. Because I know I wasn't going to say, like, the white dudes are just going to yell all the time. Like, I can't say that. If I say Hebrew, I think that's, like, as an actual, like, ethnicity. So, gotta say the whole thing. Did you know the term for the skin of your teeth came to English through Job? No. I did not know this. Top 10 Bible facts. I know, I think being thrown out, you know, yeah. Real deal. What is up, dude? Did you know, real deal, what have you been up to, dog? Have you been keeping it real? And what's the deal? You know? Did you know, Templestone? I found this pretty interesting. Being like, something being the David and Goliath, right? Calling something a Goliath. That's a pretty American thing. If I'm not mistaken, to my friends across the waters, I found they really don't use that term. Might just be them. I don't know if that's a personal thing, but I have heard that they don't really use that term. Something's like Goliath. Like the dude, yeah, David and Goliath story. Birdator. I don't know what this is. Oh no, I think I got indigestion. No, not the snake, not the bird, not the whatever this thing is. Not the spider. I had this one come up the other day. This was not for me, but I'd like to hear your thoughts. Matthew, Mark, Luke, John seem to have different stories of what happened at the tomb. Doesn't matter if they're different. I mean, it matters regardless. So, I don't think it's different in the sense that they're contradicting what happened. I think it's different in the sense that they're telling different parts of the same story. So, if you left stream today saying he had a black shirt on, and Temple leaves stream saying he had headphones on, are you guys wrong? No. You're just telling two different things that happened. They're both true, and they're not contradictory. So I think that's what's going on with the gospel accounts. See, Kobe, God bless you, bud. Last night, check cocaine. I'm going to sleep very well knowing that. So I don't think the accounts are contradictory in that sense. He only had headphones on would just be an unfortunate vision for anybody. When did Mary see Jesus? At the garden, John, or on the way back to tell the disciples? I don't even know. I was watching San Shimon video, and I would have to look into the accounts like super detailed in order to. I'm saying that just to dismiss the question. It's probably a valid question. I just don't want to give you an answer that I don't know fully. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna have to look. I'm gonna have to look it up. If you want to text me it and be like, hey, there's this. What are your thoughts? And I could look at the verses particularly. Give me a theological question. I don't know. I was watching a San Shimon video and found out that instead of servant of God in some passages, it was originally slave of God, but then after the Civil War, it was politically correct, so they switched it to servant. It's still theology regardless. I don't know what to make of that, because I think Scripture teaches both. It's not necessarily one or the other. The thing is, like with American slavery, is it's just not the same as like slavery in the Bible. So if you followed like Old Testament slavery and stuff, you'd be better off. It's like a 9 to 5 at that point, to be honest. You didn't own the individual, his personhood, and you can abuse them, do whatever you want. And they know that because they had slave Bibles and you had to take out passages in order to justify it. Yeah. So if that's the idea in this world, in this time, I would have no problem saying I'm a slave to Christ. That's not a problem for me. What is up, Calatrava? I'm not Catholic. I am a Lutheran LARPer. So Protestant. What are you? Aw. Have a good one. But yeah, that's my take there. I don't think that's the biggest thing, because you don't want to like say something for the you don't want to use the wrong word and people get the wrong idea about something. So I don't mind for that reason. As for my house, we will follow the Old Testament slavery. Wasn't perfect. I'm not gonna say everyone got to do it, but they had to take away passages for a reason, and like you couldn't just kidnap people. You couldn't make them do whatever they want. They had to work 24/7. You couldn't do stuff like that. They had to be treated with respect. They have their own place. They had to have off on Sabbath. They had to have care, stuff like that. You would not benefit. Like, you can't really benefit from. You couldn't exploit humans in the OT. I don't think. If you followed it to a T, it kind of just ruins the whole point. Dang it! I gotta treat these people like people. Oh my goodness. And actually, that was another thought. In order to get away from a guilty conscience, they just didn't think they were people. Like, that somehow changed it. It's like, oh, you're black. Oh, you just don't have. You're just not a person, actually. By the way, you're just an animal. And it's like, what? And then what was it? There was people were saying, well, they have 3/5 vote because you're only 3/5 of a human. It's like, what are you talking about? And actually, now that conversation comes up about abortion, if it's a human or not, and we're gonna look at history and be like, oh my goodness, look at that. That's how they justified it. So the Greek word for servant in the Bible also meant slave. Doulos. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised with something like that. Because you're not getting like abused and stuff like that. You weren't kidnapped. Indubitably. W for learning. Bro, I miss Cal just came in here, so if I was Catholic or not, would we? You didn't even ask me my name. Any burning questions, chat? Fun facts or something? Why are you the GOAT? It's 'cause I know Jesus.
Tufafi just followed. Welcome to the family.
Simple's a bum, and I'm just making fun. Now I gotta run. No, I'm gonna keep streaming. Thank you. Use the real deal. That's just how I feel. And that's how it be. I'm Mr. B. Enough of that. It's time to just, I'm just gonna get in debate with somebody and just turn that on and just be like, shut up. Bars. I appreciate that. I could do this all night, and you ain't gonna put up a fight, 'cause you know it's alright. And when I show up, it's on sight. I did not read a passage. Should we? I could just do this the same in auto-tune. I be doing this in my room, just when I feel in the mood, 'cause that's what I do. I ain't tryna be rude, I'm literally just that dude. Page flip in the mic. A dinosaurs, it's on sight. Better watch out or they'll bite. Water flows through pipes. You know. Oh, I know. I know. I don't sound like a robot. This is called talent. A voice model, no, it's not. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. He was in the beginning with God. All things are made through Him. and without him was not anything made. In him was life, and the life was the light of men, the light that shines in the darkness, and the darkness was not overcome.
Harmony?
Ooh! Tell me that wasn't tough.
Lutheran underscore Thomas just
Thank you for that
subscribed for 22 months. Thank you for the support. A stream?
A stream, indeed, 'cause I'm Mr. B. You giving me money. Thank you for that sub. You know what's up. I can just do this. I've reached enlightenment. Pretty tough. It's a buff. ED, bro. Ascended. Alrighty. Now back to as I read. What was I saying? The book of John. That's what I'm on. Didn't really rhyme. I don't got time. Bop, bop, bop. That's kind of fun. And the Word became flesh and dwelt among us. Among Us reference. And when we seen his glory, glory as is someone, man, glory as the, man, glory as of the only Son from the Father, full of grace and truth. John bore witness about him. Brain rot or as wild. Or we be talking in the agora. A bunch of discussions. I'm all out of water. Christ is the never what? He's the everlasting water. What does this stream become? I've discovered this, by the way, if you couldn't tell. I'm with Christ, so I'm not going to hell. Christ beat death, he rang the bell. So now it's the gospel I tell. Even if I'm in a jail cell, Christ set me free, so I'm free indeed. Looking at jobs on Indeed. Satan messing with my job applications and I can't get no job. This is voice mod. So did they... I could be... Let me just turn off. I'm back. Oh, the Chad one was here. In a peek. How about this one?
Hello.
Chat, what even is this? Bruh. This is not tough. Not tough. This is probably how some of you guys hear me. I can use this?
Hello, woman. British. Can I please?
What is this one? Anyways. Ooh.
Cool tune. We might be using this in the future. When someone just makes a really bad point, I gotta use the auto-tune. Ogre.
I'm an ogre. It's kind of fun. I don't know what to say with this voice chat, voice mod. I'm Evil Job Corporation, and you have to get a job. Robot? Center of attention. Job application on the way. And I'm sitting now. It's pretty cool. Imagine it was like, hey, being me a streamer in this weekend. Pretty cool. Pretty dope. Everybody will buy it. I can't remember. I'm so glad to be like. Let's get a job over. On his words. It's really tough.
There's a delay that I'm hearing on my side, so it gets really tough to know what's actually being said because I'm trying to hear myself to know I'm pronouncing right. But back to what I was saying. These ain't words, 'cause I speak to your soul. At the end, that's my goal. Must get a job and pay taxes, no matter the bracket. I don't get it. Not Sigma at all. Y'all mess with this or no? A little bit. Maybe I gotta get better. I gotta get a better flow. That's how it goes. Singing this song all night long. AAABBCC rhyme scheme. That's what I be. That's how they come up with words. So many words. Chat. So I think we're gonna close stream in a little while. I'm just gonna use this all the time on the work. W's. I can talk about how I feel. I can be real while I sing about things all night long. McDonald's ourselves is way too expensive. And that's how I feel. Like this burger so small. And he give me so many fries. I don't get it. You're just not swag enough. I don't even have a soundboard. This just happens. I've ascended. I've enlightened. It's called Magic Horse. Bro, we're both gonna be using this. It's gonna be an acapella up in her. Yo, watch the movie Ben-Hur. Singing a girlfriend, I never met her. And that's what I heard. And that's on word. Where is your... I'ma send this on the dizzy. Don't let my rhymes make you dizzy. What is this guy on about? What is up, John? Oh, I messed up. I read that wrong. My fault. What is long reaming? What's up, John? This ain't normal, by the way. I found this and I'm using it now. So, John, what have you been up to? I be singing. What y'all want to sing me? What, man? What do y'all want me to sing about? I'll sing about anything right now. Should I talk about theology and what that mean to me and what that mean for you and what does baptism do? It saves. Not my word, that's 1 Peter 3:1. Do I talk about monergism? God's the only saving agent. The only thing we can contribute is our sin. But through Jesus we win. And that's what's up. Do I talk about Roman Catholicism and what they believe? Maybe Orthodox and Theosis. Getting sanctified like a Moses until I get glorified. I'm on my Theosis grind. Saint Mary. Mary veneration. That's this generation. I low-key don't think we should be veneration of the saints, so I'm not gonna sing about that. I heard someone explain the Trinity on a YouTube video with the water and ice gas metaphor. All I could do was shake my head. Real. Analogies. The Lord is not pleased when we liken him to these
garbage metaphors. Joe is sounding like just man. I kind of good with that. Sometimes the explanation's not possible. And I'm gonna read a verse. Can you hear my click? Auto-tune mouse. First Timothy 3:16. Great indeed, we confess, is the mystery of godliness. He was manifested in the flesh, vindicated by the Spirit, seen by angels, proclaimed among the nations, believed on the word, and taken up to glory. Highlight, great indeed is the mystery of godliness. Okay, mystery. Stop. No human explanations can be perfect because God's beyond this universe. So, how could the finite contain the infinite? I know Will's probably cringing because I said that with a misinterpret. B's favorite book is Enoch, is what I would say if I was lying. So not true, because I'm that dude that hate Enoch. Not the dude, of course. Community sounds, like my sound effects. Oh yeah. You see the Jesus voice effect? I was like, what could that even be? Y'all want to hear my exhale on the auto tune? I'm just that goated. What's up, heavyweight? I found this and it was great. Every song is a musical note. No, not every song, every word. Such a goofy goober. I check my phone for alerts. Nobody texts my phone. And sometimes that hurts. Yogurt. How about we talk about Calvinism? Total depravity is kind of tough. We were born with a sin nature, and only God can make us Chat, we're gonna have a stream where I explain theology through music. This can be so tough. I might invite Wes Huff. I'm on Instagram, I know RIP my granny. Or RIP my granny, she got hit by a bazooka. Kabam. Kaboom. Am I wrong? But Don't Calvinists believe in predestination? Everybody believes in predestination. It just depends on which view you hold. Like, the Bible says baptism saves. We all agree it saves. But how is the question? We disagree. What I mean, for you and me, when I go on water, and you know, I needed another like E word, and I just couldn't think of it. So how does he do that? Is it because he knows like beforehand, or is it because like we make it as a it's really complex? There's not enough rhyming words that I could use to explain. It'd be a pain. And I'd hope my hard work don't go in vain. That's what I pray. Gay people are gay. I use Apple Pay. Today. For real. Actually, I don't. I use Samsung. I'm not Sam, but I sung. Call me Brand Song. For Brandon. Brand. Tell me that ain't tough. I know y'all probably sick of this, but I'm low-key feeling this. So suffer. Let me think. Do you wanna play putt-putt party in the Discord? What's today? It's today Wednesday. Yep. It's kind of tough. Do you wanna play putt-putt party? And I'll hop off stream. Up to you. One at a time. Wow. I lost all my viewers. Or maybe I like my music was so soothing they just fell asleep at their desk. And they be snoozing while I'm singing. I got no problem with that. We don't like unks like you. Well, you smell PU. What you said is rude. I strike oil and it's crude. You are simple, I'm complex. We're just gonna stop there with that rhyme. You can't rhyme complex with anything. But I mean, what if we talked about the Bible's infallibility? Because that's what we read. What I mean, what that do for people like me and you. The Bible has no errors, and just because you don't understand a passage, don't make it wrong. It's probably you who don't understand what that mean and how it do. Sure. Where was this when I started streaming? I could low-key be so successful had I found this sooner. I'm a freestyler about theology, the queen of the sciences. Weighing doctrine like balances, making the suburbs. Unfortunate. It be like that. But you still watching. That's all I can say. Okay. Chat, it's been almost 3 hours now. I think we may close up the game or close up the stream. I might hop on the game. That could be the move. I might hop in the Discord on the look. Any final thoughts? Any final thoughts? Any final thoughts from you? What it do? Hello, Frozen. You are so cold. I have a job. It's called being swag. You know nothing about that. This dude
Zane07 just followed. Welcome
followed.
to the family.
What's up, Sin? What it do, man? My name is Mr. B. Can't end it with a new follower. What are you talking about? Tell me about yourself. I do this naturally. This ain't a voice mod or anything. I've been enlightened. It's true. What your name? What can I call you? Wayne. I was thinking about closing stream, but I'll stay for you. I hope you do that for me, if you know what I mean. 'Cause we bros, you already know. how it goes. How you can call me Sen like Jen. Well, hello, Sen. That's a tough name. No one wants to. No one wants to step a foot in Brandon's. It's true. It's true. I'm a sister in Christ. I'm kinda new to the Twitch Christian community. Well, welcome. I'm Mr. B. How are you? Let me stop the music real quick. Let me just stop talking the way I, it's like I have to turn anything off because I do this naturally. I think it might be stuck.
Hello? There we go. There we go. Hello, folks. Wow. Well, that was pretty swag. Top 10 swag moments. Welcome in. My name is Brandon. I used to have this whole spiel, but I low-key to stream here and there. You know what I mean? So that's how it be. Are you a streamer, or you just be on Twitch? You just be watching and stuff. You kind of remind me of my friend Anak was here. He's a pretty cool guy, you know. He's been having fun with his autotune too, dude. It's swag. I love this stuff. I'm career pivoting into IT, whereas a smarty pants. But I've been a caregiver for those with dementia for the past 7 years. We love that. I was in chat. I was in chat for that. That's epic. Heck yeah, dude. Heck yeah. Oh, I'm such an idiot, bro. There we go. There we go. Yeah, it's epic, dude. Watch, whatever. If you do start streaming, I have a Christian content creator community on Discord. A bunch of different Christian streamers. I think Enoch's here. Oh. Well, he might have left. I got Enoch, the dude. Yeah, he might have left, actually. It's really dead, kind of. And it's been really unfortunate, and I hate that. I've been trying to do activities, but I just, sometimes people just don't mess with it. So, yeah, but welcome. Welcome to the fam. Welcome to the fam. I got a list of streamers that I recommend. Mariah, Life_Wise, Jamaican Joe, Charles Q. Banks, Jamie Rosemer, and what's his name? Oh my goodness. Jordan Williams Gaming. That's his username. Jordan Williams Gaming. Yeah, for real. For real. It's like, guys, can you just get along? What the heck, dude? The heckity, dude. The flip. So, chat, I never noticed the light isn't on. It's because it's unplugged. Close out my class. You do everything you need to know. No, Jamaican joke. Kid Banks. Nugs, epic, dude. Nugs, epic. He's a cool guy. I'm going to send you a song I just made, and I added your vocals. Oh, no. Should I watch it on streamer now? What's the hot topic tonight? I was singing for a minute there. I was singing, dude. I was singing. It's pretty peak. It just depends on the mood, I guess. Alright. Real deal is sending me something. Magnus Sonor. That's a cool name if I'm pronouncing that correctly. What's up, Magnus? Tell me about yourself, dude. Welcome in, Magnus. Everybody say welcome in, Magnus. Tell me about yourself, dude. My name is Brandon, and I do streams occasionally. Occasional streams. Quick mix. I like your room's vibe and the sign on your room's on. Thank you. There's another light that's supposed to be on that's not on right now, so it gets even bluer, even more blue. And this can change colors, by the way. If you want to change the color, just let me know what color you want to change it to. I'll try to pull this in. Hold on. There you go. Even more blue. Let's play the song that our boy Real Deal made. It's probably real. I'll figure it out. 2-3 years dreaming. Okay, here we go.
In the beginning was the word.
Hold on. I can't hear it. I can't hear on my end. Hold on. I gotta take it to the. I gotta do the advanced audio properties. Me. It's probably tough. Okay, here we go. Ready, folks?
In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. He was in the beginning with God. All things are made through Him, and without Him was not anything made. In Him was life, and the life was the light of men, the light that shines in the darkness, and the darkness was not overcome.
Harmony? So loud. Okay.
I could do this all night.
Wow. Oh, that's actually like a warning. Sorry about that, folks. Didn't mean that. Huh? Ah. Mr. B remix. Huh? Hold on, my headphones are getting on fire, dude. Hold on. Oh. Woo! You heard it here, folks. Was that peak or what? I want to say W Real Deal, man. W Real Deal. That was tough. Thank you for that, Real Deal. That was tough. Bro made that, by the way. Mess with that heavy. Thank you. Thank you. I don't know, because I love Jordan streams. I don't know if I take some of his sound bites, if that's like L. You know what I mean? So I might have to ask him. Casual Gamer Kyle. And Sergeant, where's he at? Sergeant, I'm not going to be able to read that. Sergeant Newman. It's got to be Newman. Newman. Today I am writing to the German Bible study website from Got Questions. Today I'm writing to the German Bible study. I don't know what that means, but W's. Welcome in, dude. Tell me about yourself, man. I love CSO. This is a description of the word W's.
sinister and consolable longing for we know not what. That's how I feel. For the yearning for a far-off country in a sense of eternity God has placed in our hearts. You'd probably love Gavin Orland if you ever heard of him. I think he talks about that pretty well. Oh, this is wild. Yeah, it was tough. Real deal, thank you. You throw me for a spin with the beginning and then that was good. Yeah, I love Gavin, bro. Super cool guy. Super cool guy. And one of my biggest Kaja, what are you up to, dude? Oh good, dude. I think I put someone in a spasm with my lights, bro. By accident. One of my favorite things about Gavin is he tries to make, tries to explain, hey, there's nuances here. So many times we can get so like cutthroat about stuff, and it's like, hey, there are complexities to this. If you're not getting it, don't feel bad. It's complex. I think a lot of times when we talk about theology, it's always, either this or that. I think there's a lot more gray area than we didn't really want to believe there is. I think that's the unfortunate, because if you're talking about like two different cases for something, usually they're pretty good arguments. If you're really reasoning with your thinking cap, it probably gets really difficult. So I really appreciate Gavin for saying, hey, even if you're working through some of these theological distinctives, remember Christ is sufficient, and you're in his hands regardless if you have perfect theology or not. As an excuse to have bad theology, it's just saying that you're secured and your salvation isn't based on how well you know doctrines and stuff. And I really appreciate that from him. Always trying to make, the agreement, you know what I mean? Always trying to talk. I don't even know the word. Get conversation going. Very Urnic. Bro's throwing words at me. Kyle's throwing words at me. Ironic. Favoring, promoting, or conducive to peace, moderation, and consolation. Top 10 words, bro. W vocab word. W vocab word. Yeah. That's good.
Irenic.
Okay. Chat, is it time we close that stream? Is that time? Or no? We got done messing with the song. The piano's slapping, bro. I'm telling you, man. I play some good stuff, man. You think I just play anything on the Mr. B stream? Apparently. I'm referring to my what would even my genre be? My autotune. What is that? Autotune? Just autotune? Freaking Mr. B knows Bob. I don't know, Bob. Surface knowledge. It's a good question, Kyle. He's probably looking away from another monitor. Why are you Lutheran, Will? Why are you Lutheran, Swin? Does anybody want a sound effect on my soundboard? Oh, it's fast? No, I'm not putting that.
67.
67. Bro. What was it? My pastor used like Titus, like chapter 6, verse 7. So you guys open up the Titus 6:7. I was like, I was trying not to, I was trying to. It's chronic. And I didn't want to look around and I look like a dork.
Hi, yo. What are you doing? You're killing me, twin. You're killing me, twin. Okay, good. Okay, he's chilling. He's chilling. He's chilling, bro. Holy moly. You get me? Yeah. Yo, L's simple, bro. Bro, you're never too old to be a goofy giver. You want some company? You want to hop on, is what you're saying? I was like, I'd love some business leads. That'd be amazing if you have leads. I think he's talking about people. You can go. You can hop on. I'll start it up. That's not good. Just, you know, whatever. Just bear with me for now. Bear with me. Yeah. Hold on. Mr. B don't even know what he's doing. Okay. It has been a while, bro. Has been a while. Tournament roll. Want to make sure I don't accidentally share the wrong screen. And you'll see my bank account information. Okay. Okay. What is this?
Maybe.
Hello, good sir. Something's going on over here. This kind of works. How are you doing? How are you doing?
Good. It's been a while.
Way too long. Way too
Just
long.
for being on stream. It's been like months since I've been on stream.
It's been months I've streamed.
What am I subbing for?
Dude, so real. So real. I gotta crop all this, make it look good. So what you been up to, twin? Twin Monroe.
Oh, we had church tonight. Last week of classes for this quarter. Excited about that.
In the
Got a
summer?
break next week. No. We have our seminary is on like quarterly classes, and so we have like 10-week classes, and so the winter quarter is about to end, and the spring quarter will start.
Okay,
2 weeks from now.
We
We have 1 week off. This is indeed
not tough.
the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther, Saint Luther.
So okay. I'm over here playing with the restream if you on or whatever it is.
I see the stream.
Yeah. Gotta make it look cool. You know what? That's fine.
There's a lot of people I don't know here in your chat.
I know we got some new guys in here, man. We're getting popular. We're swag again.
I don't think I've met Kyle yet. Is Kyle? Are you around here? And Magnus.
So I don't even know how this works. Oh, I understand. Okay, never mind. We're cool. We're Gucci. We're whatever. Hopefully the microphones sound good too. I haven't. It's like operating an old car.
Dude, you got me playing with voice mod tonight for the first time in ages.
Dude, it's peak.
It's hilarious.
Yeah, there's definitely some stuff on there. The Giga Chad one was on earlier today. It was one of those limited time ones.
Oh yeah.
But I really love the magic chord. I just be yapping on that, bro. I was on that today. And I was like, it's great.
This soundboard is hilarious.
I can't hear it. I cannot
can't?
hear it. No.
Can't.
On your side. So there's something really weird because its output is a speaker instead of like.
Well,
it
it's
being
like
an
it's a virtual microphone.
Dude, you're such a
So-
nerd. Virtual microphone. Not joking. That was mean. Oh. Uh-oh. I have a feeling he fixed it.
Can you hear me now?
I can.
You hear that?
No.
There's like a million inputs in the same voice mod. I don't know which one it is. Let's try this. Nothing?
But,
Alright.
yeah. I
That's
don't know if
fine.
they can hear my side when I do. They can hear it.
That's
Probably the viewers can hear what I do over here. But, yeah, man. Oh, man, by the way. Bro, these guys are so mean. How's the fam? How's the fam?
that was all doing good.
W's.
All been healthy and yeah, it's been a pretty like normal time, which is nice.
W's. We like that. We like that.
What have you been doing lately?
It's called being a risk taker. You ever hear of that?
I have. What risk are you taking?
Just, here and there. Gambling, no. I've been trying to get leads, bro, and it's like sending me to an existential crossroad. I'm like I want to
Leads
have
for what? For
for
a
my
job?
business. No, my business, because it's like
okay.
I want to have a manufacturing plant. That's my dream.
Mhm.
And I'm like, how are these guys getting like a lead to make satellites? How do they know they can make satellites? How did they even begin with that process? So I thought about calling some people, saying, hey, can I ask some questions and just see if that works? Because I'm genuinely interested on just how these companies are getting their name out there. So
Sure, it's like networking mostly.
I hope not, dude. I hope not. I'm so. Did you hear my rant about the dude in Barnes and Noble?
No.
Basically, I went to Barnes and Noble with my brother because I would never go out of my own will. In the theology section, the religion, Christianity, and this dude walks up. He's looking at books, and I was like, "Oh, I gotta say something." I said, "Yo, you a Christian?" And he goes, "Yeah." I said, "Oh, give me some trying to have some camaraderie. We're on the same team." A second goes by, 2 seconds go by. I said, "Oh, what denomination?" He goes, "Evangelical." I was like, "This guy doesn't know anything." But it turns out he's a seminarian. And I was like,
Oh, dang, okay.
That's pretty swag. Okay, bro might know a thing or two. And we're talking about our favorite subject, baptism. Of course. What else could we talk about? And I was still nervous. Like, I was shaking. My voice I was forgetting stuff. I was a little trembly. And I'm like, what am I doing? He's on my side. So it's not like we're, in a debate setting or something like that. We're in a library. So it's not like everybody and their mom is watching me, And we're talking about our favorite stuff, baptism. It's not like I don't know anything and I'm really nervous. This is something we're genuinely interested in. I'm still, trembling. So if it's anything, if it's networking, bro, we're gonna have some bad times, bro. We're gonna have some bad time. Trembling over that. I'm like, what are we doing? So lame. Top 10 lame
So it
moments.
seems like you're more like inherently interested in theological topics and like business stuff.
Well, I can't
That's
just
the
show
way
it to
I
my
get.
friends and be like, hey, what do you think about 3D printing manufacturing, posse?
Wait, yeah, I know that. But
I do love manufacturing. Like, I love Satisfactory. Have you know this game? I should get you
Yeah,
a
I
picture.
know the game.
I love this game. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I spent too much time on it probably. My difficulty is, I think theology is just so much more accessible. Is the word I want to use? Like, you don't make money off of this. It's not like you're selling to anyone. You're just discussing it. So, you know what I mean? And that gets you into more doors. But if I'm talking about manufacturing, like what the heck? How are these people getting businesses to know they exist? So it feels like it's a pay to win at this point. I'm like, does it just come down to ads and stuff where you got to show you exist?
Most of these things happen like just by who you know. Generally.
I don't know nobody. I think that's my issue.
You know, like trade shows, that sort of thing. Like that's where people make connections.
I know, and it's like, okay, well, I'll make connections, but what can I do that they couldn't do? You know what I mean? Like, I'm a dude with a printer. What's stopping them from just buying a 3D printer and doing it themselves? And that makes me go back to the drawing board and be like, okay, what is my value proposition here? What am I really offering people that is convenient? And I'm like, should I even try to go to manufacturers because they could probably do it? They probably have machines of their own. It's probably not worth it, you know. So it's all a mess. Yes and no. Simple. Yes and no.
Like, so like, what kind of leads are you looking for? Like, what do
I
you wanna
love
do?
industrial stuff. Parts that are somehow used in a machine, that whatever that genre is, I mess with that. Because like I could make decorations. And I know we talked about this, and like all my ideas are just about decorations. I'm like, that's not really like, it's not really making me go, you know, get excited here. Parts that are somehow used in the machine for a bigger purpose are so much cooler.
You want to 3D print these things?
I would love to. I would love to. I think it's cheaper manufacturing process. It is faster. It is, what's the word I want to use? More efficient. It's just a totally different technique. But getting my foot in the door for someone who's, you know, already got their process, I'm like, do I just gotta walk in these businesses and be like, hey, I can show you a thing or two? You know? Simple, that depends. Tinker, CAD, Blender, Bamboo Studio. Those are probably the main ones. So we're working on it. And I'm just hoping something clicks. Because like I always dream about like just having this manufacturing plant. Like I got the vision all in my brain, but my golly, I don't know.
You just don't know what you want to be manufacturing, though.
I want to be a conglomerate. I want to manufacture it all. I guess I should just start with decorations. It just kills me. It just feels like I'm not really doing anything like helpful for society other than just adding decor. You know what I mean?
So like, let's say like what kind of lead are you looking for? Like someone comes out and says, okay, I need like this specific part. Like, can you manufacture it for me? Is that what you're looking for?
Ideally, yeah. And that's like, I guess the difficulty because there's education on what 3D printing can do for the customer. Because like people know what coffee is, you know, that's not new. But if I say I can make anything, it's like, okay, what do you mean by that? And they don't really think in 3D printing terms because that's a new technology that they're just not used to.
Right.
So they can't really think of products that a 3D printer would make. But then it gets hard because I want to show them what it could do. So I want to say, hey, I think I should call them like, what are some of your pain points? And maybe I can make something. But I'm like, are they gonna? What's that reception gonna be like? If I just, hey, what are some of your pain points? Like, oh no, we're fine. You know, we don't need to be sold anything. You know, so that's where I'm at.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's tough.
We're gonna figure out something. It's gonna figure out soon.
Yeah. It would help if you had like an area you knew you wanted to specialize in or something.
Yeah, I guess it's both. Yeah, I should specialize in something. But again, so like, okay, if I want to specialize in, quote unquote industrial parts, what the heck does that even mean? Because like I can't put my parts in an engine, a car engine, because it's not temperature regulated.
Right.
You know what I mean? So that's going to take, that's a huge step. So I'm both limited by the machine and, especially like qualifications. I can't just make a part that goes into a car engine. I would have to be regulated or stuff like that. Jordan Williams Gaming. Now hold on, Jordan. Check this out. Look what I got here. You can hear it on the Twitch. I know you can hear it. It's applause. What is up, dude? I was talking about it all this time. We finally got some keyboard things to work at. What is up, my man? I'm on.
Oh, so you have it running like right off Twitch?
No, dude. This is my screen. I'm screen sharing. Oh, not screen sharing. What's the word? I'm screen capturing.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how I do this, because I'm using Restream right now, so I couldn't use Go Live.
Right.
So we're just in the lobby.
Right.
And I'm screen recording that.
Yeah, I got you.
It's good seeing you, man. I know it's been a minute.
But Twitch can hear voice mod? That's what you're saying?
Yeah, it can, because I'm taking my computer audio. It's hearing everything. So voice mod's exporting audio to my speakers. My speakers are being heard by the computer.
I gotcha.
Pretty cool. What you been up to, Jordan, man? Welcome in. So cool. I love that thing. So we'll see. I remember when we had talked, you said that, like, man, there's so many things that needs to be done.
Mm-hmm.
Any ideas on that? Because maybe I should just do something in that realm of that pool of ideas. You don't want to put you on the spot. If you want to just be like, yo, we need this. Maybe I could just make my way in that region that I know is a pain point for somebody and just do that.
Well, like, the problems I have in mind aren't ones that would be solved by like manufacturing solutions.
Boom.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and that's just
You
kind
got
of the world
echo
I'm
on
in.
your mic?
Okay, you can hear voice mod.
Okay, it's really...
You can.
Yeah, okay.
I thought you couldn't hear it.
I thought I couldn't hear it either, but I guess it's really faint. Is there a different one? Brisbane sent the abyss.
Yeah, I can do any of them.
You pay for it?
I bought this like as a permanent thing like 4 years ago.
How much was that?
It used to be a subscription. It was like $20.
Oh, dang.
It's like permanent.
Now it's $100 for a permanent, I think. Let me check.
I didn't pay that
Am I
much.
lying? That's W's.
They have some good ones. Can you hear this? What does it sound like?
Radio. That's like CSGO or something. That's so cool.
Pretty sick.
I wish I was like a video game streamer and I could use that for something. You know what I mean? I thought about doing some video games on stream.
You should.
I
You
don't
should
know.
just start streaming again. Like, I miss having the stream.
I miss it too. I'm
Or like,
not
what?
gonna lie.
What are these Agora nights happening? Is that still a
Take
thing?
shot.
Or-
No, you're right. I paused it for a minute, and I was thinking, okay, we're gonna get serious about it. And I was like, do I really want to just hear stupid people? Do I really want to do this and just listen to all this? Yeah, that was really my opinion because I'm like, I'm low key just not. I don't know if I'm feeling this. You know.
I mean, yeah, I mean, fair enough.
You know, and I was like, I'm gonna have to reason with these people. You know, and we're gonna have to facilitate that. But at the same time, I think it serves because, well, how else are people going to do this and be educated on reasoning and actually take action on stuff they hold? So I think it's worthwhile, but I just, not that. Not the Giga Chad.
You know, it's coming. You know, what does it sound like?
Well, it sounds like a
I
different
don't
person.
actually hear myself think.
It's,
See what it sounds. Oh, yeah, I see. I need to just have all of my theological discussions like this.
yeah. And you really got to pronounce or else the whatever it is gets messed up. I realize.
Baptism saves.
Truth nuke. Truth nuke.
And can you hear the background music? I turn it off.
I can hear both. You just gotta start doing debates with the cam off and just hearing that in the background.
Yeah, exactly.
It's ridiculous. Oh, I don't know if I like that or not. Ugh. But yeah. No, I agree. Streaming's good. Community's good. Agora will be here sooner than later. I just low key again. Just wait. Do I want to hear this? that's really what it came down to. I think it's
Like, I
worthwhile.
don't like debating for the sake of debating. That's never been
Yeah,
my style.
and I get that. But at the same time, I think people are really passionate and they just are maybe misinformed. They can't reason to save their life, but they're really passionate about it. And I think that's really dangerous. On the same token,
That's the
it
human
doesn't-
condition, unfortunately.
Yeah, real. On the same
I mean,
token,
really.
it doesn't make money. You know what I mean? So I was like, should I spend time on this knowing I'm not going to make money in it directly? And I should just focus on my time on getting leads and stuff like that? I don't know. So,
That makes sense.
it looks swag though. Tell me it doesn't look swag. All the branding of it and all.
The branding is good. Looks great.
I'm that guy, dude. I'm that guy. Should go into branding, bro.
Yeah, I mean,
Telling companies. Oh, and this was a funny bit. So I remember I had asked my mentor Greg, who started his own nuts and bolts business, and I was like, okay, how do you start a business and what get customers with nuts and bolts? You know what I mean? You can't just go to anybody. And he was like, well, I had worked in sales for this other company, and just contacted them. And I was like, first off, I don't even know if that's legal. Second of all, like, okay, you worked kind of in the industry so that you know the contacts in it. Where do I go? Like, what even industry would that be? Because there's actually a furniture down the street that I could go work at. But I'm like, am I just gonna know the name of people who need springs, wood, wool? I was like, I don't think that's gonna help me. This industry is really unique, so I'm like, that's another part of it where I don't think I can just easily plug into something.
that's what I was telling you earlier. Like, if you get plugged into any industry, like the needs will start to become apparent. And I think one of your problems right now is that you're really not plugged into any industry. And
I
so you
guess
don't have a foot
it's-
in anywhere.
It might be just an environment thing, because like people around me just don't. That's not their thing. You know what I mean?
There's no industry around you at all.
Like because I'm thinking manufacturing plant, like the machines and stuff like that. That have different sales, so they don't do like Ashley Furniture makes chairs for themselves.
Yeah.
I haven't seen them. Like, how far do you mean by that?
Well, I mean, really, just getting a job like anywhere helps you to understand like what the needs of that industry are.
Okay.
Like, it doesn't even need to be in manufacturing. Like, there are going to be manufacturing needs in just about any industry. Like, if you go to like work at McDonald's or whatever, you'll start to get a feel of what their like industry needs are as far as productivity in the kitchen, or whatever. And that's true of just about like any job at all. Like, I'm trying to think if there would be anything like that even in the church. It probably would be. Yeah, 3D printing churches. Yeah, I don't know.
Trust the process. Trust the process. It's gonna be lit. It's gonna be lit. Trust.
Yep.
At this point, we just gotta burn the ships, and it's just there's gonna be no more ships left. It's gonna have to work. And then we're gonna start gambling. No.
True.
Of course, the Phillies are gonna
All
go
right.
to the Super Bowl. Or Philadelphia teams.
Have you ever gambled? No.
I'm lying. I am lying. I've done dairy before when I know I should not have done dairy. That was a gamble. That was top 10 gambles, dude. And we'll just say I lost. I definitely lost on that one, dude. It was bad. And so I used to do Minecraft coin flips.
Oh, okay.
Dude, I was pretty nasty with it.
Get gambling. When you're here, you should talk to Pastor Brown. Like, he started his own business, and
Yeah.
you know, he's a successful.
I guess I just get so
businessman.
nervous talking, dude. Just crippling.
Like, to Pastor Brown.
Dude, I was nervous to the dude on Barnes and Nobles. Like,
Pastor Brown is so easy to talk to.
okay, we're gonna face our fears. Chat. We're gonna face our fears of people.
He'll probably have us over for dinner one night, by the way.
I'm yours, man. I'm whatever. So
Should be fun. Anyway, I just want to hop on and say hi.
sounds good. I
This was
appreciate
good.
it, man. This was good.
Yeah, thanks
Tell
for
me
having
when we
on.
should play Overwatch, dude. I'm low-key hoping to play Overwatch. Not gonna lie.
I haven't played much of anything lately. When I do play, I've been playing League of Legends as a new game mode. The game's like 15 minutes.
A new
The
one?
game's more fairly new. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. I
Um,
might try it.
yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's the most fun I've had playing League in a long
Dang.
time.
Oh, and did you finish that paper? I would assume you did.
Yes. Yeah, I finished it. It's like
Were you-
17 pages or something crazy. I cited like 20 sources. It just turned into a massive project. I learned a lot though. I read some church fathers in preparation. I read a lot of like Clement of Alexandria in one of
Okay.
his works. Very interesting piece that I read.
And I got a question.
Yeah.
In your username, Lutheran Thomist, who is that Thomist? Because I was watching a Cooper video, and apparently there's a bunch of Thomists. Are people just named
There are
Thomas, you know what I mean? Or whatever his name is?
There are a lot of Thomists, but all Thomists follow Thomas Aquinas.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was completely on the wrong dude. I was, what was
Is
it?
there another Thomas you were looking at?
It was, I guess, Christian Thomasius
Timasius?
and anti-scholasticism, makers of my word.
The makers of the modern mind. Anti-scholasticism?
Yeah,
Is that what you said? Okay.
yeah, I'll show you the
Yeah.
link. I thought this
That would
was
be
who
like-
we were talking about. But you're talking about Thomas Aquinas.
Yeah.
So Thomas is different from Thomasius.
Yeah, I have no idea who Christian Thomasius is. I have no clue. I don't know how Cooper like does all this stuff. He's
Got a group.
especially this Nick. What?
He's got a group doing it. It's not just him.
What?
Like organized. I would assume the Justin Center is an organization that. You know,
Oh yeah.
group
He
of
has like
sources.
employees and stuff. But
Yeah.
I mean, like he pumps out books like all the time, and they're on such a wide variety of topics. Like most academics will specialize in something and then like write everything on that topic.
Mm.
But he writes about so many different things. And this like Makers of the Modern Mind book that he put out recently, I just don't know how he has time. for all this
He's
stuff.
just so swag,
Yes.
bro.
He knows a lot of stuff about a lot of different people.
That is true. I was watching. I'm just
Very much.
impressed.
I'm very much a specialist, and I have no idea who Christian Macias even is.
Dude, he was talking about him like he knew him. He was like, and he was kind of like this, and I'm just like, what kind of book do you have to read in order to gain that type of information? That's so impressive.
Are you excited to meet him?
Dude.
If he'll be at dinner with us if we go over to Pastor Brown's.
Assuming everything works out on my side, I'm going to be low-key just the whole time. The whole time I'm going to be like that. It's so sick. I'm thinking about it right now. I got to calm down. Okay.
For all the viewers who want to come see Jordan Cooper talk, Biblical Ethics Conference, March 28th. Hope
Be
Lutheran
there.
Church, Williamsburg, Virginia. It's gonna be great.
Truth nuke.
I think Cooper's doing 2 lectures and I'm doing 1. That's it.
On Saturday? Saturday?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yep.
I was hoping I was just making sure I was there for them all.
Yep. It's just Saturday from like noon to 5 p.m. or something.
We're going to be taking notes. Lots of notes are going to be taken. Thinking caps on.
Indeed. It'll be fun. All right, B. I'm gonna head off.
Sounds
Sounds
good. I'm going to end stream as well.
All right.
Thank you for coming on. God bless you, my man. Talk to you soon.
Good night, yeah. See you, B.
See ya. What a fantastic guy. Put W's in chat for Will, man. He's that guy. Sure. We're gonna rate out to a brother or sister in Christ. High key tired. High key tired, and we're gonna go to bed chat. Let's see. Who can we rate out to be a blessing to? Who would be tough to rate out to, bruh? Oh, you already know who, bro. You already know who. Let's rate out. It was awesome stream with you guys. You know we gotta do it. I will see you all in a while. Good night, everybody. Bye bye, bye bye.
It's crazy. But Lord, may you be with Trick, Lord, and just cover.